Hello, everybody. Episode 21 of Waters of the Deep. Time to kick it off and get things going. We left at a bit of a moment last week. The group had just bought a ship, completely unstocked, as a sail and an anchor, and that's about it. And Taddy had gone into the dungeons of the Temple of Talos to look for some hidden goodies, one in particular, but we'll see what he finds. And when trying to unlock a chest, it turned out to be a mimic. And that's where we left off, was right at the start of that. So let's go through and do introductions quick. Mike, you get to go first.
Hi everyone, I'm Mike. I'm playing Taddy, a fairy rogue. Uh, yeah, I am kind of curious as to see if I can take out a mimic.
Alrighty. Pam, you get to go next.
Hi, everybody. I'm Pam. I'm playing Pearl. I am a paladin, and I'm excited to see if we have all the means to get everything that we need before we go bon voyage. But yeah, we'll see where today takes us, and hopefully we can start sailing away. We'll see.
Alright. And Becca.
Everyone, I'm Becca. I play Galen, the Sea Elf Gloomstalker Ranger, and I am ready to get shit done.
Alright. Katie.
Everybody, I'm Katie, playing Silt, the Hexblade Warlock, and I am hereby proclaiming you may now refer to me as Captain Silt.
Sounds like dibs to me. Max.
Hello, it is I, Max, playing Kit the Bard, ready to fuck some shit up and eat a bunch of pasta.
I like it. And last but certainly not least, Brad.
Hello, everybody. I'm Brad. I play Otis Watts. At least in this campaign, I play Otis Watts. He is a Simic hybrid Tempest cleric, and yeah, that's it.
All right. So everybody except for Taddy, you had just bought the boat, and if I understand correctly, you were going to do a little shopping for the boat.
Yes.
Okay. Where were you going?
So, beds, boats, and beyond.
Okay. So working off that list I gave you off camera. So what we're going to do here is me and Mike are just going to go back and forth. That way this encounter will take us like 10, 15 minutes tops. That'll give the rest of you a chance if you want to message each other and confirm exactly what you're going to purchase. Everything I sent you will be available at the cost I gave it to you at. And then when I'm done with the fight, if there's anything else you thought of not on the list you'd like to look for, let me know, and we'll see what it is there. Okay?
Okay.
So, you guys can do that in the chat. Me and Mike are going to go mano a mano here for a minute. And we need to roll initiative.
Okay. Probably clear everybody else's initiatives might help too. Where'd my character sheet disappeared? Why? There it is.
NPC, there we go. 8. Alright. Me do and do. Okay, so you get to go first, Daddy.
Alright. Wait. Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry,
Let's
real
just
quick.
stab it.
Before
Yeah.
you make your first action, I need you to roll a athletics check for me.
$18.
Okay. So last week you had went to put your lockpicks in and start finagling it when the mimic pseudopod shot out at you. When you pulled your hands back away from it, you had a good enough grip and you were strong enough that you were able to pull your lockpicks back with you.
Good.
All right, go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna punch it with a psychic blade.
Okay. That'll hit.
Okay.
6 damage.
And punch it again.
That'll hit.
All right, and I'm gonna. How high is the ceiling?
10 feet.
Okay, I'm going to
No.
try this then.
Okay.
I'm gonna cunning action, disengage,
Okay.
and float up 10 foot, and back up another. I think I left that door closed, 10 foot.
Nope, the door is still open. So,
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Okay, then I'm gonna take that other 10 foot then. That'll be my 30.
okay. The mimic. That is your turn, right?
Yes, that is my turn.
Okay. Bear with me, I'm just double checking stats on the mimic. To there. And it is gonna dash and actually come out to right there. That'll be its turn. Go ahead.
All right. I will. I'm gonna do the throwing of the psychic blade.
Okay.
Do I need to change that?
You just changed the sword to the bow on
Yeah.
the weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
That's automatic miss. That's a
It
fumble.
isn't. And he is going to. Oh no, it's a range. So.
Yeah.
Let's I'll just say you can't do the bonus action one this round. On the fumble.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
Yeah. I'm gonna move back 25 foot.
Okay.
I'll make it work for this meal. God damn it.
That's it.
That's it. My bonus action would have been to,
Yeah.
so.
All right, and that's it for its turn. Go ahead.
All right. We're gonna check this thing again.
Hits.
16 to hit.
5 points.
All right. And we'll throw the second one.
Hits. 5 points.
And let's keep moving.
All right, is that it for your turn?
That's it for my turn.
Okay. Just gonna come up underneath you there and shoot another pseudopod, which is basically just its tongue, and he nat ones.
Okay, stab the tongue. Stab the tongue.
I'll let you take a melee attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
Just
I'll
because
take what I
of
can get.
the speed at which the pseudopod shot out.
I missed.
Nothing.
Hey.
But it is your turn.
All right. Let's go around the room. What the hey? I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna throw.
Misses.
I could still throw the second one, though, right?
I
As long as I
thought you
use
had.
it, use the
I
first
thought
one.
you had to hit with the first one.
That's what I'm checking right now.
Me too. Nope, it's after you make an attack with it, so you're good.
Yep. Hey, it's
That
the second one.
hits.
All right, that's it.
Okay. Seeing you run away, it is going to move back into its little chamber. No, it's going to stay right there.
Okay. I'm gonna shift over 20 foot. Is that good enough to see him?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's just keep going. Miss with the first one. Hit with the second one.
That it for you?
That's it for me.
Okay. It's going to come over here around the corner. Go ahead.
Okay. Now you're gonna hide from me, huh? Ah. Let's see. Okay. I will fly over this way.
As you inch up to get line of sight around the corner, you don't see the
Mhm.
mimic, but you do see the two barrels and 3 crates that were piled up against the wall before.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I get to go again? What's what here?
It's still your turn.
Well, there's... I'm assuming I can't determine
Make a perception
if
check.
the... Okay. 15.
You got no clue.
That's what I figured. All right. Well, I mean, there's really nothing for me to. Let's see. I can use my action to dash to double my movement. That
Yeah.
will allow me to come over to this corner.
You could use your bonus action to do that as well. You're a rogue.
Well, yeah, but can't once I get here, I'd like to use my cunning action to hide.
Okay. Yeah, any combination therein.
Yeah.
There are some crates and stuff stacked against the wall there. Are you like hiding behind them?
Yes.
Okay. That it for your turn?
I'll give you a stealth roll. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm doing all right. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. A few seconds goes past. You don't hear anything. Nothing happens. It's your turn again.
Okay, we're gonna play that game. Okay. Okay. I'm not leaving without finishing the job, so I'm gonna walk in. Psychic Blade ready. And now that I'm closer, would I have a better shot at trying to determine if one of these things is a mimic?
You can certainly try.
All right. 19.
You have no clue.
Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny. Are there like 1, 2, 3 in a lineup maybe?
So there's 3 crates stacked on
Uh-huh.
top of each other, and
Okay.
two barrels just off to the side.
Okay. I am going to throw my Psychic Blade at the top crate.
Okay.
I'm just going to throw it in the chat box.
Okay.
And then 11.
Your blade launches and sinks into that top crate, and then disappears.
Okay. And then I'm going to hit the far barrel with my second blade.
Okay.
Of course. I've won on that one.
Right, is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's it for my turn.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm going to say, come on, you little bastard. Let's get this over with so we can go.
The central barrel shoots a pseudopod out at you, missing, which reveals the mouth of the mimic. And he then kind of runs up at you. And that's it for his turn. You're up.
All right. I'm just going to stabby stab.
It hits.
20. All right. Stabby stab number 2.
That it for you?
Cunning action, disengage, and I'm gonna fly up.
Okay.
And move back 10 foot.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. It'll step up and launch another pseudopod at you. Hitting. I need... Oh, no. Don't need to do anything. So it launches this pseudopod. You can feel sharp barbs on the end of it kind of sink into your skin a little bit. You are grappled by this thing.
Okay.
Which means you cannot move. You're going to stay where you are in the air, but you cannot move. You can use an action to attempt to escape it using either athletics or acrobatics at disadvantage on your turn. But that is it for the
Okay.
mimic. It is your turn.
Okay. And I'm not close enough to stabby stab then?
I mean, you could use a targeted strike to try and cut the pseudopod.
Oh, no. I'm just all about attacking him. Am I going to have to do that ranged from where I'm at?
Either or. You could range the main body, or you could melee the part that's attached to you. Your choice.
Okay. That works. at disadvantage or negatives or anything?
Nope. Attacks are normal.
Okay, well then. Come on.
Second one hits.
Phew, max damage. Woohoo. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do, so that's it.
All right. Make a strength saving throw for me.
$11.
Okay. The mimic retracts its pseudopod in, sucking you down to the ground
Okay.
and into its mouth. Bite's gonna hit. Your turn.
All right. Well, now that we're standing
Now you're-
side by side, I'm going.
Now you're definitely melee range.
Yep.
That
Hey.
hits.
More max damage. Can't go wrong there. Come on. Ooh.
That one hits as well.
7 points damage.
It's getting there.
Landed in there.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, because there's nothing else I can do.
All right. It is gonna bite you again. Hitting. Your turn. You're looking a little rough there, Taddy.
Yeah, that's right. I'm finishing this job.
7 points. It's looking rough.
Oh, come
Really
on.
rough.
Come on. Oh, that was almost the one. Fuck. Come on.
And that is enough to do it. You whip out your psychic daggers. First one sinks into its head, but it's still thrashing. You sink the other one into the side where you think the brain would be and give it a quick twist. And the pseudopod falls limp to the ground next to you.
Oh. Any changes, or it's just a dead mimic?
First and foremost, you're going to level up. So whenever is convenient for you, go ahead. But
Okay.
as the mimic dies, kind of like what you did on Friday a couple weeks ago, the mouth kind of like explodes open and just a ton of shit falls out of its mouth.
Okay.
There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tomes. I'll put this all in the party sheet for you.
Can you just drop it in my inventory under bag of holding? Because that's what I'm going to do with it.
Yeah, I can. Well, I'll put it in your
I mean,
inventory, but
Yeah, I was going
No.
to say, if you
actually,
you need me to,
because they're all
if
gonna
you need
read
me
the
to take it from
same,
the party sheet, I'll take it from the party sheet too. That's fine. Whatever's
yeah.
easier for you, but
I'm just gonna dump it all in the party sheet.
okay, I'll get it.
So there's 7 tomes, 1 rolled sheet of parchment, and then you find 2 sacks of coin.
That's a lot of gold.
Okay, so
I
I'm
love that it was just so silent. You said that sounded like ASMR. Sorry.
yeah, that's all
Guys,
going
a little
in.
bit.
That is going into my personal
Okay.
bag. Yeah.
100 platinum, 3,000 gold.
I'm taking it all.
All right, I took it off the party sheet.
Oh, I gotta actually add it.
Yeah, just add it onto yours. I can't
Okay, 3.
distribute that to you. I can distribute to everybody,
5,
but not
6,
just
7.
to you.
Oh, it won't let me. What the hell?
Add the monies.
Yeah. I got it selected, but it's not.
I got you. There you go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll even take 2 silver if that's part of the
That's the leftover balance for the group.
Oh, okay. Never
It'll-
mind then.
It'll distribute when
Yeah,
it's
no, that's
evenly
fine.
distributed.
Okay.
Yeah, as you look around the rest of this room, it doesn't appear like anything else is going on.
I want the mimic corpse inside the bag of holding.
Just go ahead and create an item in your inventory and type that in.
Okay. This is coming back with me.
Proof for hazard pay.
That's right. All right. So, now that that's done and over with, is there anything else that looks like it's worth anything? Like,
Not
I'm
not
gonna
in this room. No.
leisurely stroll around, make sure I didn't miss anything for a few minutes.
No, the only things of any import that you notice are all those books on the shelves, of which you already
Okay.
grabbed 2.
Mhm.
It's really it, other than up in this northern section over
Okay.
here. Well, it would help if I clicked the right button. Over here, you do check that door and find a tunnel that runs for maybe 40, 50 feet, and then another stairwell heading up.
I'm gonna go check it out. Stealthily.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check as you start making your way through there. Making your way.
Making my way downtown. Yeah, that's where I was going to. 19.
Okay. So you creep your way through this tunnel and start working your way up the steps. And by best approximation, the steps go up about as far as you came down. And then there's like the tornado cellar door, if that makes sense, at the top of the stairs there.
Okay. Can I check the door? See if I can open it quietly?
Make an investigation check. You did mean actually check it, or do you want to try
Yes.
to open it quietly?
No, I'm 15 for an investigation. No, I'm being cautious. I'm checking every last inch before I.
The door
Make any
doesn't
stupid
look
moves.
like it's been used in a very long time.
Okay.
The hinges are a little rusted. Make a wisdom check for me.
Sure.
That would be enough to realize that with a little bit of oil lubrication, you could probably keep those hinges from squeaking.
It just so happens I have a flask of oil. It's not lubricant. It's oil for flask, but
it's lantern
yeah.
oil, but it would serve the
it
same
should do the
It's-
job, right?
In this world, that oil is whale oil, so it'd do the same thing.
Okay, so yeah, I'll pour a little bit on the hinges.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming there's no real checks for that, yeah?
Nope, they are lubricated to the best of your ability.
Okay. I'm going to try and quietly open the door.
Okay. You slowly start lifting up these cellar doors, storm doors as it were. And you are in an empty room. It's a small, maybe 10 by 10 room. Looks almost like the size of a janitor's closet, if that checks out. And there's nothing in the room except another door.
Go open the door.
It is locked.
Okay, can I try and pick it?
You sure can.
Is there a lock to pick?
There is a lock to pick.
28.
you open that door. And find yourself in an alley. Not far from the temple.
Okay.
Actually, like right there. And you've been down in this area once or twice before, so you recognize where you're at.
Okay. Is there anybody around in this nice little area?
No, it is tucked back out of the way.
Okay. So here's what I want to do before I do anything.
Okay.
This disguise I would like to add to my list at some point. So I don't know if you can help me with that, but I would like to go back to Ted.
Give me 1 second, because I did that manually. Okay. Go ahead and reapply the disguise self to yourself, and I'll have to do the Acolyte token.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't need it right away, so, you know.
Yeah, no, it
but-
just takes a minute
I-
to set up, so I'll have to do it off camera, is all. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
do it
I
right
just
now.
didn't want you to lose that particular token, because that may come in handy later.
Yeah.
And I'm going to head back to the Rusty Anchor.
The apartment or the bar?
I don't know where the crew is, so I'm gonna check both places when I get there, because
Okay.
I am looking to rejoin the group.
Sounds good. You'll find both places empty. Which one do you want to wait in? Or you want to go somewhere else?
I'm gonna wait in the Rusty Anchor at the bar, because
bar.
I asked for some information from my from Vex, and I'm hoping she comes through soon. So I'll hang out down there and wait.
Okay. Well, with
Have a
that,
couple drinks.
we will go ahead and mark coin for however many you're going to have.
Yep.
And
will.
We will jump over to the rest of the party, who has been off camera shopping. Did you guys get a list put together?
Pretty much.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna try resetting Fantasy Grounds, because it still won't let me change my treasure numbers.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Because you're greedy. You're supposed to share. No, just kidding.
No, she's not. She's lying to you.
Am I? Fine.
Alright. Okay, so I need somebody to read off the list of things you purchased. And the prices were there, so whoever's going to pay for it, just go ahead and take care of that.
We're gonna have to pool for paying. I do have a question.
Yeah.
About the depth of the ocean. That
Okay.
do we know how deep it is approximately in places around? If any of us have been
No. But
I'll roll for knowledge.
no, none of you would really know how deep the ocean is where. However, you would
I had to
know
come
that-
from somewhere, bro.
Yeah, but you weren't able to find your way back. Or maybe you were, I don't remember. Either way, that's the only place you ever were.
Right,
in
right.
that-
But if I lived down there
In that one
at the homestead,
in that one particular spot.
where is that on the map, anyways?
That's a good question. I haven't decided yet.
Oh, okay, cool.
do we know how deep it was where we were diving before?
Where you were before, it was 600 feet ish.
600 feet ish. Okay.
That being said, none of you would particularly know how deep the ocean is at its greatest or least depth, but you
Mhm.
would know that the Salvagers Guild is aware of how deep their diving spots are from your time with them.
Okay.
So they might not know how deep the ocean is in its entirety, but the areas
Mhm.
that they frequent, they would know.
Okay.
So,
So maybe
Uh,
it's worth a conversation.
real quick though, if one person could just read me off all the items you guys are getting so I can put them in the ship's inventory.
My fantasy
Me-
grounds just crashed, so I'm just getting back in real quick.
Okay.
DM, I think we were considering using my Noah gal
Okay.
to see if she had any extras of anything on the list, anything at a discount.
In terms of quantity, there's no restriction on that list I sent you. So like, if you wanted to buy 5,000 feet of rope, you absolutely could. I'm pretty sure I put
200
cost.
feet each.
Yeah, cost per foot or whatever on there. So you just tell me how many you want and mark the coin appropriately. As far as going to your Noah guy goes, you, Becca, would know that it's
I
pretty
gotta go
much.
put a mark on a post.
Yeah, it would. Well, you would know in terms of supplies, it would pretty much be the same items. Might be able to get it a little bit cheaper, is all.
But it would take-
Anybody
it would-
got a? I'm sorry. I
No,
was
you go,
gonna
you go.
ask. Anybody have a second to see if they can change their treasure? Like, can you add or subtract coins from your treasure? Because I'm not. I reset and it still won't let me. See if this is a everybody problem or a me problem is what I'm trying to figure out.
What do you want us to do?
Just
Mine
somebody.
changes.
Yeah, it's a you problem.
Okay. Okay, it's a me problem. Thank you.
Mhm.
Sorry,
Mhm.
continue.
Oops.
As I say that, and now I can't change it back. There it is. Okay. So that being said, since I know that now, guys, do we want to just like move on with our plan and buy it, or do you still want to reach out to my Noah guy?
I mean, I guess if we have to wait for your Noah guy, time is money too.
Yeah, that's above table. Is my Noah guy even remotely close to Haven?
You don't know because you haven't seen him in over a year.
Yeah.
You just know to
It's
leave
not-
the mark, and hopefully he'll show up soon.
Yeah.
I only suggested that option too, just because I thought maybe it would be less expensive to buy whatever equipment materials we need. But if it's gonna
Mhm.
be not that much of a difference and it's time consuming, might as well just try to purchase it on our own and call it a day.
Yeah. I'm with that.
You're basically looking at wholesale versus retail. So
Right.
It's not gonna be a whole lot cheaper to go through your Noah guy, but it might be a little bit.
And we've got two people who are extremely persuasive, so I'm down for
Yeah.
it. Let's just go barter.
Perfect. Let's go shopping.
Okay.
All right. So if somebody can read me off the list of stuff you're gonna get, and then we'll go from there.
Silt has designated themselves as captain, so
We are going to purchase a pulley system with 5 extra 100-foot ropes for a total of 700 feet.
Okay.
700 feet. And a spyglass, fishing gear, lumber and nails,
How much nails?
just
And
the one
lumber.
bucket and the 5 pieces. And fingers crossed, everybody. And then carpenter's tools. Navigation tools.
Okay.
10 empty crates and or barrels.
You said 10.
Yeah.
Okay. How many of each would you like?
Oh, let's see. Are the barrels watertight?
Yes.
Okay. we'll take then. Let's see. And the crates do they have slatted or are they solid?
They're solid, but they're not watertight.
Okay, so let's take 5 of each. And 1 barrel of water. And then what's the total for all of that?
Oh, that is a good question because I don't have the list I sent you up in front of me.
Okay, I can tally it up too.
Do, 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 do. Oh, it's a Word document. That's right. Bear with me, I'm opening it up right now. There we go. Okay, so the pulley system was 60. Water barrel was 8. Getting 10 of those. Another 500 feet of rope would be another 10, 30, 12, 15, 15. That is 298 gold where you're at right now.
Okay. I think we'd also like to get 2 locking chests. Anybody? They're 30 something a piece. I know Odess said yes to that. I want one. I would share with Kit.
Yeah, it's 35 gold a piece for a lockable chest with a key. So if you were to get 2 of them, that'd be an additional 70. That'd put you at 368.
$368 gold total.
Total.
Total, yep.
Just 2. Okay. So I'm assuming it's. And does anybody else have anything else? Oh, we need to get. There's some other sundry things not on that list, but we need to get a sewing kit and fabric for flag, and then I have a couple of things for new spells.
Yeah, just marketplace stuff.
Marketplace stuff. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me pull those up real quick.
Lay down. Lay down. Lay down, baby.
Sewing kit will run 1 gold for whoever's gonna buy that.
You said 120 gold?
1 gold for a sewing kit.
I don't know where I got 120 from.
Me
I
neither.
got that.
I
I got
really like sewing.
right.
Oh my
I'll put that
God.
sewing kit in your inventory kit.
Okay. My bad, yo.
It's all good. And then, how much fabric are you looking for?
Enough to make a flag and then some extra just in case like something.
Hold
rips
on.
open you.
I have
The sheets. The
I have
linens.
I have like 3.5 linen.
Each linen is enough to make a twin size bed with.
That seems like enough to make a flag for our teeny tiny boat.
Yes.
Okay,
So save the money. I got the linen.
Perfect.
The linen,
Cool.
the
Cool, cool.
linens are all white.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, no, they're clean. Yeah, they're clean linen.
So if you wanted to buy a dye, it would
Yeah.
be 2 silver per bottle of dye.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
much more economical.
I'll put down another gold and buy some of all colors of the rainbow. We can just.
Or if you want red, you can just ask me and I'll make it red real quick.
No, because it'll turn brown.
And then rolls up the flagpole, licking it when she gets hungry.
That is true. That is true.
Okay. That's in your inventory. As far as spell components, which ones are you looking for in particular?
I need a small clay ziggurat and
A
little
what?
bit of ziggurat, like a pyramid that is pixelated,
Oh, I thought you said cigarette, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Y'all didn't know about my still smoking.
Fucking Stilt's over here just smacking a packing it.
Look, I'm a captain now, so we gotta dress the part.
Gotta fit the vibe. You need a big old pipe.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks
nice.
it looks
Oh my
more
gosh.
like an Aztec temple, if that makes sense.
I do have a question about, do Tempest spells need components?
Yes, they still do.
Okay, then I also need a bit of cork, a piece of straw, and then I just need like a little vial of sand as well, which maybe just a little vial.
Okay.
Because there's probably
Um,
sand.
Well, you can get some straw from your bedding,
Okay.
so you don't need to spend anything there. Everything else on the list, 2 silver apiece, and go
2
ahead and
apiece.
add it to your inventory.
Okie dokie.
Anybody got anything else?
I wish I could afford a fancy captain jacket, but I don't think that's in the cards at this time.
That's okay. We'll steal it from somebody.
Hey, Tatty.
All right. As you leave the shipwright, after placing an order, he says that they'll get to work installing the pulley system right away. It'll be ready by morning.
Oh, we need to get the repair done too for
Mm-hmm.
300.
Yep.
300.
So that brings your total to 668 gold.
Yep.
Fuck, do we have that much?
Yeah, we had 790 total.
Oh, so
So-
we're going completely bankrupt.
Yeah.
Between the 5 of you, 668 gold. I'll let you all sort that out.
I got 30.
And
I literally
remember,
gave everything I
remember-
have.
1 platinum is worth 1 gold. Or 10 gold, sorry. So-
49 gold.
Hold on, I'm gonna have
You guys
to.
are broke. What the? What the?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to do some math here real quick.
I'm
If
just
anybody-
the giver.
If anybody needs me to do the math for them, I can.
Are we sure we have enough? Because I don't
Yes.
think we have enough.
You do. I sent you totals.
I'm just rich in and of itself. Because
I mean, Odess, your platinum is worth 170 gold.
Yeah, I've got 267, and that wipes me out completely.
Okay. Hold on a second. Let me pull these up.
Yeah.
I'll try to find the most effective way to do this without leaving anybody completely broke.
I'd fork up all of my gold and all of my copper and keep my platinum just for in case.
So you want to
Was
keep
that
your platinum and use
Yes.
everything else.
Yes.
Okay. Gallon's fucking broke.
I know. I had to pay for her share.
I told y'all. I'm
Yeah,
just a
that
giver.
number, that number you gave us, was that just your gold or?
Yeah, that was just my gold.
Okay, that puts us at 534 if I completely wipe myself out and use your gold. And then,
Okay,
Pam,
so
what did you think you did?
What?
ho-
Me?
ho- hold on, Brad, because I've got everybody's stuff pulled up, so I can just do it. Okay, so everyone change your gold to 0, with the exception of Taddy, obviously.
Freaking Tatty.
You better not give us a reason to throw him overboard.
Hmm.
Just saying.
Oh, you know what I could
It
do?
will sink with all that gold.
That's gonna
If-
be...
DM's okay with it. I have 3 gems I can go sell on the marketplace real quick. I forgot I had those.
Yeah, you can. Give me 1 second. All right. So Pearl and Brad, change your gold to 0.
Did that.
No, you didn't.
My gold
Okay.
says 0 on my end.
Now it does.
Oh, okay.
All right. And then Odess and Kit. Let's see. Odess, take off 11 platinum.
All right.
And Kit, you're going to take off... See, that's... Fucking math. Hold on.
That's gonna be a whole new book.
Oh, you don't have enough. So you got to take off 11 platinum as well. I just did it for you. And then that's it. You guys are paid up right now.
You
Nice.
took my gold, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
you're good.
cool.
Okay. So you guys are all paid up.
I think we all go back to the Rusty Anchor and I make some more money. What the fuck?
Well, I'm about to sell those gems, so let's see what we get for those.
Yes. You just want to go through the marketplace and do it.
I mean, yeah, I don't know where else to sell them at.
Okay. You got 3 of them. Roll a persuasion check for me, Otis.
Can I help him sell them?
Let's have Odess do it.
Okay. I try notice.
Mm.
That's good.
Okay.
Not bad.
He'll give you 140 gold for all 3 of them.
I'll take it.
Hot diggity dog.
I took the gems off. Just go ahead and add the gold.
You said 140, right?
Yep.
Sweet. Woo! Okay. Now my anxiety went down.
Silt, I just noticed you had a gem in your inventory too. I don't know if that was a spell component or not, but if you wanted to sell it at the same time.
Nope.
Okay. Anything else for y'all?
Nope, I think that's it for me.
Oh, did we want to try to find some fruit or vegetables so we don't get scurvy?
I have legume seeds.
Oh, we'll
grow
get some dirt and we can have a garden on the ship.
if we friggin' find dirt. As of
Or
right
just-
now, all we've seen is
Start our own compost.
That'd be smart.
Gross.
yeah. I
That's
guess we could get some
disgusting.
dirt from the bottom of the ocean too. I guess.
But
And
that's
seaweed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Seaweed
high
is
in
an excellent
micronutrients.
composter.
Well, I'm willing to offer
Question
those
is,
up.
which
if we
one
need
of us
to.
is a gardener? The question is, which one of us is a gardener and would know that?
Not me.
I mean, I lived on a homestead. I would think I would know something about gardening.
Your nature proficiency would determine if you know about gardening or not.
Big 0.
That I do not have.
It's basically just if you are proficient, then you have some basis of knowledge to perform the function.
Okay. She's proficient in it. It's marked
Yeah, she
proficient.
is. If
So-
you're not proficient, it doesn't mean you
Okay.
can't try. It just means you have no clue what you're doing.
Right.
So
Wait, beans come out of dirt?
Yeah, you've
Right.
never done beans
Exactly.
I'm just messing.
all right. Well, you guys all finish up your running around shopping, getting things ready to go for the ship, and make your way back to the Rusty Anchor for I haven't had a chance to look at Becca's notes, so I don't remember where we're at in the day.
Okay, so funny
It's
story.
late.
My cat stepped on the backspace and deleted all of week 20. But I do know that we are at Monday night post supper.
Yep.
Okay. So it is Monday night just after supper time, which you guys haven't eaten supper yet. So we're just going to say you all walk into the Rusty Anchor and... Oh, Taddy's there. And he's looking a little rough. Looks like he got smacked around a little bit and he's had a couple drinks.
Hmm.
And
There's something to eat.
And he's currently eating, yeah.
Is there an open seat next to him?
There is an open
At the bar.
just about everything.
I will grab.
I
Go ahead.
mentioned when I walked into the Rusty Anchor that I was going to go sit at the bar, so
Put you in your normal spot next to the fireplace then.
thank you.
I will grab some food and 2 drinks and go take a seat next to Taddy and set a drink down next to him and had a little bit of fun, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You
I filled a bag.
No.
We need to talk about that bag, but not here.
all right. We can talk about that. You want something to take the pain away a little bit?
Nah, I'm okay. I just need a good night's rest.
Okay. Well, here.
But
I got you a drink, anyways. And I'll slide the drink over to him.
it's all good. I'll take it. I'll slam that one too. I've had a rough day.
I see.
I'm gonna excuse me for a second. Walk around to the other side. Silt,
Yes, Taddy?
I found these in my outing. You can have them. I'm putting them in the party sheet. There's 2 books.
So he
Shit,
hands
yeah.
you 2 books, the labels of which have time frames. One covers a 3-month time period, approximately 120 years ago. The other one covers a 3-month time frame, approximately 45 years ago. The books are fairly large and thick, probably like the size of an average human's pectoral region in
Okay.
terms of area, and probably a good 2 inches thick.
From what I could gather, these are the start to the collection. There's a huge collection where I found these. I don't know if they're worth anything to you, but I know you like information, so I thought of you when I saw them.
Well, thank you. You could give me books anytime.
If you need to go further down the timeline, let me know and I'll figure out how to get the other ones.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. and I turn to Otis and grab his shoulder because I know I'm on his left side.
I mean, I would assume he's probably tracking you a little bit. We were just having a conversation.
Just
But yeah, what's up,
making
little buddy?
sure, let's go talk. In the apartment's fine.
Okay. I will make sure I am paid up with. Is it Bart there?
Yep.
It's what, 2 for drink, 3 for food?
Yep.
7.
Kid, I assume you're playing music, trying to make some money.
I would also like to work the room and try to persuade people to pay Kit more money. Maybe go around with a bowl, a collection bowl.
Okay.
The tithing bowl.
Yes.
All right. So Brad and Mike, you guys are going up to the apartment.
Yes, sir.
Pearl, where are you up to?
I'm upset because I am broke. So I'm just going up to the apartment and going to rest for a little bit.
Okay. As you walk around to the stairs, you see the bed that you were supposed to clean and take care of laying at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh no. What the fuck is this doing here? Oh well. Just gonna walk on over it and just go to the apartment for right now.
It's not like blocking the way, but it's right there at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, she's still gonna go over it.
Okay.
Doing like a funny little dance over it.
All right. So Silt's working the room. Kit's playing. Gallon, what are you up to?
Roasting some mushrooms because I'm broke. Can't afford dinner. So I'm just gonna be at the fire, just roasting mushrooms.
Oh my god.
Colin, I can buy you dinner, you poor baby.
No, it's okay. And then I'm just gonna
Kit, you're performing. You have to sing that to her.
I will do no such
No,
thing.
that's not something someone wants to
I
hear.
will do no such thing. I have dignity, sir.
Thank you. Thank God, I have dignity for you. Please don't. You could just say I'm just smiling and roasting mushrooms, and then I turn around and watching Silt try and help Kit get more monies.
As you look around, you see Bart kind of give you a look like, come on.
Wave at Bart and just keep nomming on some mushrooms.
All right. Up in the apartment, Pearl, you walk through the door. Taddy and Odess are just sitting down at the table.
Do you guys hop into the bed?
Did you say did we
Yeah.
hop into the bed or what happened to the bed?
Well, I saw the bed up here, when I was coming upstairs. What happened? Did someone try to steal our bed and decided to leave it in the hallway?
What bed?
Nope. What bed?
What do you mean, what bed? There's a bed in the hallway.
I didn't see a bed in the hallway.
I don't know what you're talking
Bed on
about.
the side of the stairs, right here. And she's gonna point to
I'm
down.
gonna look at Taddy. Did you see a bed in the hallway?
Nope.
So the two of you make
No clue.
deception checks, and Pearl make an insight check.
Don't mess with Pearl too much. She'll wake you up by eating you.
Her
So
insight be strong.
So, Pearl, you're looking at them, and they're both going, I don't know what are you talking about? And Taddy's just straight face, a little bit of confusion. And then you look over at Odess, and he's choking on a laugh, going, yep, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna give them both a stare and just say, you both are assholes. I'm gonna sleep. And I'm just gonna go to my
Okay.
room and sleep.
Have a good
I'm
night.
gonna yell after. Everybody's got one. They all stink.
Okay.
Okay.
Pearl goes
Now
to
there's
bed.
just the two of us. Job's done, man. And I drop his bag of holding onto the table.
Okay.
We'll pick it up.
And no, don't pick it up yet. I'm gonna reach into it and pull the things out that I got, and I'm gonna drop them in the party sheet right now, because I'm the one who put them in there.
Ah,
So-
okay.
I'm gonna make sure that you know what is.
God, as he just starts pulling this shit out, I'm just gonna be like, damn.
So there is a couple of
Uh-huh.
things. Are you guys looking at these items as they come out?
I'm just pulling them out and putting
Okay.
them on the table.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm
Like
studying
my job,
whatever he puts
my
on the
job
table.
was to go in there, get this stuff. Yeah. The one thing on the list is the mimic corpse. The only reason why that's going on the party sheet is because I'm pulling it out of the bag. I have no intentions of letting you take that. But it was in the bag, so I'm pulling it out. This
I
is the
mean-
loot that I retrieved that you asked for. Hopefully what you were after is in here. This little bastard, as I tap the top of the mimic corpse, is why I look so rough.
I see. I guess it
So-
must have been something worth hiding down there then.
Well, it's the one that was holding all the tomes. So,
Alright.
but yeah, your bag of holding, your stuff, my job's done. I thought about hazard pay because of this bastard as I knock against it again. But I was compensated while I was down there, so I'm just gonna call job done. Even. You good? Is this what you needed?
Looks like I mean it's definitely a good start, but I'm gonna say yes, this is going to keep me preoccupied for quite some time
All right. Well,
for sure.
you can. I'm gonna take that mimic's corpse. And the rest of it, you can load up.
Awesome.
Don't take anything off the party sheet just yet, Brad.
Not going to.
So my question is, are you looking at reading the tomes, inspecting anything as you're collecting it? Or you
Yeah,
just-
so my plan was to look them over as I collect them and put them into the bag, and then later this evening, I'm sure I can either go into that spare room or I can find somewhere else to kind of start going through them like more in detail, if that makes sense.
Okay. So the anchor, the trident, and the armor, that's all they look like. Other than the fact that they show obvious signs of being old and rusted, you can't really discern anything special about them. Other than the studded leather armor is ornated very similar to Mariner's armor, like what Pearl wears. Just kind of have a feeling it might be Mariner's leather armor, studded leather armor.
Okay.
But that's it for those three.
Let me write that down real quick. Okay.
As you go through the books, now you're looking them over. Are you opening them up to see what is contained within them?
So it's like at this point, this is more of like I'm going like I've gone into Barnes and Noble or any local bookstore or library. You're looking at the face page, seeing if you identify anything. You're kind of opening it up. You kind of glance at that first page, maybe flip through the back real quick. It's more of like for like an identification kind of
Okay.
purpose. Anything?
Not a problem. So 6 of them are very easily identified. Not in terms of what they do per se, but in what they are. The 7th, what languages do you speak?
As of right now, I have Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish. However, I was going to ask about that because I'm not sure if I picked an extra language or something. But those are the 3 that I have listed at the moment.
I don't think that's an extra. I think that's what you're entitled to.
Yeah.
The 7th book doesn't have, or it has writing. Make a Arcana check.
Would guidance apply in this? Since I'm focusing on this.
Yeah. I'd say you did Arcana, or you did it ahead of time. Okay. The 7th book, there's nothing on the cover, the spine, or the back of it. You flip it open and recognize the writing as some sort of arcane literature. And you know a tiny bit. And as you start to read it, you get through the first couple words. And it reads, instruction manual as follows for clay, and then you feel a sharp pain in the side of your head as you take 19 points of psychic damage.
Ooh, I'm gonna flip that fucker shut real so fucking fast.
If you want to write it down, the words you read were instruction manual for creation of clay, and then you felt the pain.
Creation of clay and then paint. Okay.
And then the rolled parchment you can open up and read. I've got it identified for you. That is a kind of like a journal entry or a letter written by an old member of the Temple of Talos.
Awesome.
And that covers everything, so you're good to transfer it to your inventory or whatever you want to do with it.
Okay.
And of course, Taddy, you would notice as he's like going through things, he gets to that last book and opens it up and starts like finger reading slowly, and then just has like a huge brain freeze and slams the book shut.
Guess you didn't like what was in that one, huh?
Nah, not yet. Get back to me on that one.
Well, bud. Approval? We're good?
Yeah, we're straight. You and I we're good.
All right.
You
All right.
I want to make sure. Did you got what you needed out of there too?
I wasn't after anything but what you asked me to go after. That was the job, man.
All right. Well,
So-
okay. Cool. Perfect. That's good.
All right, bub. Well, I'm gonna head back down to the Rusty Anchor, and I'm waiting for somebody to come. And then it's late. I got something I got to do in the morning. Other than that, yeah, no, I'm good for the night, man. So
All right.
Later.
Later.
I'm gonna stand up and head back downstairs to the Rusty Anchor.
As he, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as he leaves, I was gonna go into our room and spend maybe I don't know what considers a short rest, an hour Or is it
Short
2
re-
hours?
Short rest is at least 30 minutes.
Okay, so I'll spend that time studying that belt I have to attune to it.
Okay.
And then after that, I'll start reading through the tomes and various different things.
Okay. Yeah, so that'll pretty much take up your evening. Or
Yeah.
at least the next hour. So, but
Yeah.
you can go ahead and attune to the belt and
Sweet.
adjust what needs adjusted. If you need help with that, DM me so that we can keep it between us until you decide to reveal it.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. I have got it changed right now. Thank you.
Awesome. And then you have to manually adjust certain
Yeah, I
things
did.
because of that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But Taddy, as you get back down to the Rusty Anchor, Kit's doing a little ditty. She's got the whole bar in like a knee slap. You know, like they're bouncing their foot on the ground to make a beat, and they're slapping their knee at the same time. She's got them going with a ditty.
She's playing Cotton Eye Joe.
There you go.
Nice.
Silt's going around collecting tips, and Gallon, you can see, has like a skewer of mushrooms that she's just finishing up and starting to take bites out of.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to the bar and hey Bart,
Yeah. What's up?
do me a favor. Get the one eating mushrooms a plate of food and a round of drinks for everybody, please.
Will do. That'll be what round of drinks you talking for the whole bar or
Yeah, for the whole bar.
okay, that'll come out to just do it this way. 24 gold.
All right.
And as soon as he collects the money from you, shouts out, "Round of drinks from this one for the bar!" And the whole bar, yeah!
I'm gonna side eye Taddy.
Somebody's got the money.
Oh, what's that TikTok thing? Hey, Mr. like Rich McGee over here.
Ooh, fancy pants,
Pants,
Ricky
Rich
over
McGee
here.
over there. Exactly.
Fuck you. I love that one.
But Gal's gonna take whatever she gets and hold up her tankard to Taddy and thanks.
As you go to grab your tankard, he slides a plate of food over to you too. It's a nice roast fish with some potato-looking things.
Thanks, Taddy.
A gravy.
Hold up my flag.
With that being said, Kit, make a performance check at advantage.
Can I use Bardic Inspiration and re-roll that?
You really don't need to. It's not.
Okay.
It's so with situations like this, it's just like pickpocketing, where I have a table and the number you roll corresponds to the table.
Okay.
So basically, as long as you don't nat one it, you're good. You'll get something.
Which is a good thing. You did an advantage.
Yeah.
The dice aren't in my favor today.
Sure it is. You got 11, not a 1. Well, 4, but it turned into 11.
Okay. Over the course of 30 minutes or so, you make 42 gold. I'll put that on your sheet for you. All right. What are you all in the bar up to?
Well, if I'm done panhandling, I'm going to bed.
I was about to say, what time is it?
It's late.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, yeah,
too
I'm gonna go to bed,
Too bad we
and
go.
I'm gonna discover Pearl is in my bed.
No, she's not.
I'm gonna
That's my bed.
stop Silt on the way out.
All right. So Gallon, you'd still be in there at this point. Go ahead and stop her.
Hey, Silt,
Yep.
how did the things go today?
Well, we got the boat outfitted, bare bones.
All right. How's
you-
the money
if-
situation for everybody?
If you want to brevity it and say you fill him in on exactly what you got for the ship,
Sure.
that's perfectly okay.
I will pull my pockets out, and some lint will fall out.
All right. I'm gonna reach into my pouch and pull out 17 platinum. Put them in Silt's hands. Here's a little something to put towards the pot so that everybody is broke. I know I did not help with the purchasing of this stuff, but I want you to understand that I need. Oh no, I already changed my platinum there, bud.
Oh, did you? Okay. I just put it on your sheet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I thought you weren't able.
Yeah,
to
I had-
change it, so.
I had 117, so I gave her
Okay.
the 17 that I had to just make it even on my
I-
books. But
I did put it on your sheet though, so
Okay.
you're good.
So, just so you know that I have a prior commitment that I need to send this money to. If you need my help, cash-wise, gold-wise, for anything, just let me know. But I really need to hold on to as much of this gold as I can.
I'm gonna squeeze Taddy's arm and say, like, in actual total sincerity, Taddy, I understand prior commitments. Thank you for offering if we need it. We'll try to not need it.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
And then I will, if that felt like the end of a conversation, I'll continue on to bed.
Yeah, that I didn't have. I'll smile. That's about it.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. Gallon had walked past just a moment before that happened, so the two of you would make your way up to the apartment together.
And see the bed.
Yep. You'd see the bed at the bottom of the stairs.
And I will go, what the fuck is this?
I love it.
You give your initial "what the fuck," and then you see the blood-stained hay on the one end of it, and realize exactly what it is and where it came from.
No,
Oh no,
No,
I'm
no,
sorry,
no.
because the hay was disposed of.
Put into
differently.
the other bed that Pearl is not in.
So
I didn't put myself there. I'm just saying. I did not put myself in your bed. That's
So it
all I
is
have to say.
literally just a bed frame.
yeah.
Yeah, Gallon, will you help me carry this back up to the apartment? I don't know why it's down here, but I'm pretty sure that we shouldn't be fucking with our furnishings.
Yeah, sure, it's fine with me.
All right.
And I'll have to help her heft it up the stairs.
Make strength checks, both of you.
I knew it.
Gonna be awesome.
Oh, hold on, I think my fantasy grounds just froze. Give it a second. Strength check.
Hey, that's a lot better than I thought.
Yeah.
there's a brief moment going around the corner at the top of the stairs that very much reminds us all of that one episode of Friends.
Pivot.
Pivot. Pivot.
But you get the bed into the apartment, no issues.
I'm gonna huff and puff and just be like, okay, next time, we're grabbing your girlfriend.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Are you putting the bed back where it was in the boys' room?
Actually, and then I'm gonna gotta give a devious smirk at someone like we should just shove it right in front of their door.
I nod.
And so quietly as we can, we're gonna put it in front of the boys' door. Oh, except Tattie's still downstairs. Ah!
Okay. Make a stealth check, both of you.
Clank, clank, clank.
And Odess, make a perception check.
Passed out, passed out, passed out.
Okay. Odess, you hear pivot, pivot, and then the rattling of Silt's armor, hushed laughter, like and then the clunk of something semi-heavy and wooden being put down right outside your bedroom door, and then hurried footsteps and a door shutting down the hall.
Wait, now Gallon's in my bed.
We're gonna switch. Don't worry. I'll put myself over in the bloody bed. It's fine. You need to sleep across from your girlfriend so that you guys can. I'm still the captain of the ship.
That's right. I'm sorry, I had that backwards. That's Gallon's bed. That's Pearl's bed.
That's okay.
Got it.
My main goal has been accomplished.
That was my bad. But Odess, you do hear like clunk, whoop.
I'm gonna roll my eyes and continue on with my reading and what I'm doing.
Okay. Kit and Tatty, anything else you guys want to do for the evening?
No.
I'm gonna wait around a little bit longer because I'm still waiting for Vex to come back.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Kit, are you heading to bed?
Yes.
Okay. A little bit after Silt and Gallon left, you make way upstairs, and first thing you see when you walk in the door is a bed in the middle of the hallway.
Bed frame.
Bed frame in the middle of the hallway.
Can I pick it up and push it right in front of the door? Like, have it standing on its front legs, and then having it pushed towards against the door?
So you want
Where
to
he
prop
can
it
get out?
up?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. What is your? I know you have a high strength being a Minotaur. Yeah, you don't.
yes, I do.
You don't even need to roll. That's
Woo!
too easy for you.
I mean, I did carry it out with one hand.
So Odess, about 5 minutes after you hear the initial noise, then you hear wood on wood thunk against where your door is, and then loud footsteps going into the other bedroom and the door shutting.
Wood thunk. He's just gonna like think to himself, like, "What the fuck?" And just keep doing what he's doing.
Okay. Anything else going on in the apartment? Girls, are you all going to sleep?
I'd like to
Yep.
have a conversation with Tempest. Just
Okay.
I'll whisper it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and whisper that to me and I'll respond it.
Gosh, your timing's impeccable. I always want to be like, do I hear that? To self, always have Katie respond first.
Oh, this
Uh,
is actually, this is not, I'm not saying this out loud. This is telepathically.
So you're not telepathic, Silt. Tempest is.
I can't talk back to him.
Nope. You have to talk
Okay.
out loud to talk to him.
Okay, then I will whisper this as well.
Okay. girls, since you're all trying to go to, or for Gallon, Pearl, and Kit. Pearl, I would think that you're asleep by this point. But
Solid sleep.
for Gallon and Kit, if you have a passive perception above 14, you don't need to roll anything. You hear everything that Silt says. If your passive perception
What
is
the
less
hell?
than 14, make a perception check. And
15,
Silt,
baby!
and Silt, I need a stealth check from you. No guidance.
Can I do it without disadvantage since it's not armor?
Yeah, so just click advantage and then roll,
Okay.
and it'll roll a single die. Absolutely. Okay. So Kit, you're tired. You lay down and you just conk, dead to the world. Gallon, with your passive perception, you'll hear everything Silt has to say. So I'll key you in on that because she's gonna whisper it to me because of reasons, but I'll make sure you're keyed into the conversation, Becca.
Well, her side of it.
Yeah, her side
Right,
of it.
can't hear. Yeah.
So it might be a few minutes before you get filled in, but I'll make sure you're filled in on everything Silt says.
Cool.
Taddy, you wait around downstairs for. How long are you willing to wait?
I mean,
I'll lay it
So
out.
it's
Nothing's
about
happening
closing?
tonight. Nothing's happening tonight.
Okay.
So, they
Then-
close in the wee hours of the morning, like 1-2 a.m., like normal bars do.
Okay.
So you sit
Yeah,
around,
well-
however much you want to spend on food or drink while you're there, or tipping entertainers, etc. Just mark that off.
all right. Yeah, I'll probably have another drink. Drop a couple silver into entertainers, whatever's. And then yeah, once the bar closes, I'll head upstairs.
Okay. You get upstairs, and the first thing you notice when you walk in the door is that bed is propped up against your door.
Bed frame.
Bed frame, yes, we've established that.
It's. I say this because that's kind of important for what I'm about to do.
You're just gonna walk right through it and leave it there?
You got it.
Yep.
If it
Nope, that's more than able to be done.
uh-huh.
Caddy size door.
Uh-huh. I don't care. And then, yeah, I'm going to bed. As I pass Otis, I might say something along the lines of, apparently you
Bed's
really
night.
enjoy that stuff. Huh? Good haul?
Yeah. Yeah, so far. So far, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then I'll just plop down in my bed and... Alright, Bob, I'll see you in the morning. Talk to you in the morning, whatever.
Hey. Thanks for doing that, buddy.
Yeah, no problem. That's what I do, man.
I'll see you in the morning.
That's it. Taddy's falling asleep.
Is it like super late right now?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like 1:30 in the morning right now.
All right. Then I will probably stop what I'm doing and go to sleep so I can make sure that I get enough sleep.
Gallon, if you look at the, like where the dice rolls pop up, I'm going to send you whispers. You don't need to respond to them. These are, I'm copying what Silt is saying and sending them to you.
Yep.
So, and it'll continue like that for however long Silt wants to have the conversation. While you're sitting / laying there talking to Tempest, though, Silt, Chest Rock comes out of your bag and makes himself comfortable on the corner of your pillow.
I'm gonna give him a little pat.
the colors in his arcane crystals just kind of shut off, for lack of a better term.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Delete that. I was trying to copy and paste. I'm sorry.
I don't think I got anything from you.
Oh, good. It didn't pull up in the chat or anything for anybody else.
It did. I see it.
Damn it! I'm
did.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, hold on. The DM can
Yep.
he can clear that out.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You all saw nothing.
It wasn't too.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you
It wasn't.
saying?
It wasn't too revealing, so it's all good.
No,
Mm-mm.
but still, I feel bad.
All right. The night goes on. You will all get a long rest. Brad, roll a d100.
You have no idea how excited I've been to do this.
Oh, nice. Oh, I don't know if that's nice, but looks
There you
nice.
go.
I don't know if that's nice, but nice.
What does
I
it
don't know if
mean?
it's nice or not. 84.
Pearl, make sure you add a click for the day. And Silt, roll your morning stuff.
I needed that laugh, just so you know.
Pearl, make sure you add a blood hunger for the day.
I'm working on it. Give me a second.
Okay. So you all kind of wake up about the same time this morning, and Taddy, you roll over and can see Odess sit up and stretch, and you notice he has a big, glorious beard down to like the middle of his sternum. You're muted.
I mean, like, damn, dude, like,
What?
you get into it with a Yeti last night or what?
What's a Yeti?
Those mythical hairy creatures? Didn't you learn? Never mind.
No?
Check your chin, man. Check your chin.
I'm going to oh damn, I don't have my camera on right now. Hold on. I'm gonna turn it out real quick. I'm gonna do one of those like do this thing and just be like Teddy's just gonna see a smile come on his face. Oh,
Like a kid in a candy store.
he's just gonna be like just smile and laugh and just look at Teddy and be like, don't be jealous.
Everyone else, all the girls, you just hear Odess from the other room go, "Oh, fuck yeah!"
Pearl's gonna wake up, go back to sleep.
Gal will wake up, walk outside, kind of look oddly at the boys' door, and then just be like, whatever, and then go over and sit down at the table.
I'm going to read the older book that Taddy gave me while I'm bathing.
Yeah, both
whip.
books are just a record of, I mean, the description explains what it is. Nothing really sticks out during the time reading while you're waiting for Tempest to have his morning drinky drink.
Okay.
It's morning. What's everyone up to?
Oh shit.
Sleep.
Taddy's gonna just head out to the main area and pop a squat. When he opens the door, he's just gonna step through the bed frame.
I'm
Like,
gonna
I'm
go to
completely
the.
just ignoring the fact that it's there.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
sit on
ask
the
Patty.
table. Sorry, go ahead.
Sit on the table.
Just gonna sit on the table and say, I'm hungry.
Uh-oh.
Everyone kind of flinches back just a tiny bit, like covering their forearms when you say that.
Did I hear her say that?
Yeah, door's open.
I'm gonna walk up and slam the door shut.
Straight out of a comedy horror movie. You say you're hungry and doors slam shut, everybody kind of flinches a little bit, like, fuck.
I love it.
Taddy's just gonna look at Gallon. You seem to like to feed her, so feed her.
Do
when
I
the-
like?
When the
Sorry,
three
go
of
ahead.
you get over your flinch and look at Pearl, you can see her eyes aren't the blood-hungry red that you've seen a couple of times now, and they are normal Pearl.
I'll be like, I'll look at her, and then I'll look at him and be like, she ain't hungry enough yet.
She just wants oatmeal.
We wait until I'm at like near death's door, and then just get attacked. It's fine. It works out for us.
Oh, okay. So what's the plans for today, Sil?
Well, I say we maybe gather some information from the Salvagers Guild. If we want to about the ocean, you know. Make sure our
Okay.
boat repairs are done. Get our ducks in order.
Hey. All right.
Any- Does
Yeah, I
anybody
need
have
to
any
go-
other business?
I
Here?
need to go check on something, but it should be real quick. I can do it while you guys go to the Salvagers Guild.
Okay.
Pam, are you?
I didn't know.
this
Notice.
time-
I
go
didn't
ahead.
notice any paperwork when I got up. Did I?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna
That's all I needed.
look at Pearl and be like, you are loaded up, right? Of things that you need for the journey. And
I mean, I can
particularly
go
blood.
and check on Nick always to see if my ammo is ready to pick it up before we
No,
leave.
no, no, no,
but
no, no, no. I'm talking about blood. Do you have?
well, I still have my 2 little vinyls, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Gonna take more than 2 vials.
That'll last you for 2 days. The journey you
Yeah.
guys are going to take is going to take almost a month. And then
Yeah. So
Gonna need a
I
lot
don't
more
know.
jars.
I'm gonna look at Galen and kind of just say, I can't really think straight right now. I'm really hungry, so I don't want to talk about blood.
So the 4 of you sitting in the kitchen area, Pearl, Silt, Gallon, and Taddy. If you are proficient in medicine, make a medicine check for me.
Not me.
I am not proficient, I don't believe. No, I'm not. I think Otis is the only one who is.
I'll say Pearl, you can make a medicine check regardless, just because of your involvement with blood. 12. Okay. You're familiar enough with blood to know that blood has an expiration date.
Mm-hmm.
And the 2 vials you filled almost a week ago, probably no good anymore. They might have coagulated, clotted.
Mm-hmm.
And leaving for a month, you can't just stock up on vials. You'll need to find a replenishable source to stock the vials from.
Livestock. Some form of livestock.
Livestock, yep.
Yeah. Well, I know I can't really think
Do
straight.
we need a
because I'm
boat
hungry.
goat?
I mean, if she doesn't kill it, she could get away with like goat or something.
I'm all for gals all for goat boat. Boat goat.
Yeah.
Pearl, you've never
Uh,
fed on like actual livestock before, so you have no idea if that will work or not.
Yeah,
very
Pearl's
pretty,
just
yeah,
staring
right?
right now because she's so hungry that even talking about blood is
Closest
not
you've
helping.
gotten was last time when you fed on Kit, but Kit is a
Yeah.
sentient creature
Mm-hmm.
and a lot more evolved than like a farm animal. So
Yeah.
Taddy knows nothing of your needs or requirements or how it works. He was just throwing it out there because it sounded like a good idea to him.
From what I remember, that has never really satisfied my thirst.
Have you
Just
ever
Oh.
to-
tried it?
I tried it back in the day. I don't know if it will be any different now due to circumstances, but it wouldn't hurt to try again and see if that will be an option so we can take some livestock and feed off that if I have to.
I mean, the only other option I can think of is one of the crew members is going to have to refill your vial when needed, or feed directly from them. One of the two.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really store blood for too long because that does not work for me. So unfortunately, kind of lacking. Maybe there's only an option of, and I'm sorry if this sounds very fucked up, but maybe hiring a person or two. Maybe grab some homeless people and have them for my little bait.
We're
I don't know exactly how to hire
Crew
anybody for
member
that
that may
matter.
be familiarized maybe with my needs. I mean, I don't know how I'd find somebody specific with that, but
One, like they'd have to be trustworthy because we're gonna be doing some
right, I
big
can't
shit.
just grab any random person and then
Like they would have to be
tell
someone
them, hey,
very
I need to
desperate.
drink your blood. Come on board with us. Like, no.
I'm not comfortable with people that we haven't fully vetted, and we don't have time for that on board.
All right, so maybe
Yeah.
something to think about for the future.
Yeah.
Well, then that leads us right back to I look at Gal. Somebody's going to have to feed her.
Yep, guess so.
So we should stock up on some healing stuff.
Which I have.
it is Tuesday morning. Wednesday is when you can pick up your healing potions from the apothecary.
I've got 4 potions of healing. Plus, she can heal, and I point to Pearl. Otis can
Yeah.
heal. So,
So
it'll be fine.
We previously established you can use 1 healing potion for a week worth of feedings. Or if you wanted to just burn a spell slot or 1 use of lay on hands, that would suffice as well. Or if you wanted to just keep the injury and potentially have some side effect depending on where the bite/cut injury is, that's an option as well. So
Yeah.
there's a couple different options you can do there if you're going to let her feed off of you.
We got options.
I promise I won't eat you all. Pearl
I'm
says.
gonna give.
Have you all
Pearl a
seen the
very
movie
hard-
poster for the movie Smile? Because that's what she just did.
I'm gonna give Pearl a hard stare and be like, yeah, and sometimes you can't control it. You may not get that option.
You're
So my
right,
promise
my
is you
friend.
can't
You're
keep.
right. You're right. Yes, you're right.
Okay. Well, we get around to the point where everybody's gonna go do what they're gonna do for the day. So who's going where and doing what?
I want to try to get more little glass wares, barrels, empties, whatever. So probably going to the market will be a good idea. Just to have an extra 2 will be more than enough in case that I need them, or rather having them not need them.
Okay. Brad?
I would like to come out of the room and double check with everybody and say, so is this like our last day? Like we're getting everything settled? We're looking at leaving tomorrow or what?
I think tomorrow would be a good day to leave.
Okay. I just want to know so I can go tell the dickheads over at the whatever that place is that I have to go check in
Mhm.
that I'm leaving, and I'm guessing I'm probably gonna have to clear that with Gistra too and let her know. But whatever, I'll go tell her on the way over there. But I just need to know when we're leaving so I can go and let them know.
Well, I mean, have we stocked the ship? Is it repaired? Are we ready to go with the ship? I look at Silt.
Yeah, as soon as it's ready to go, it shouldn't be too long to get it repaired and stocked since they have, we just got all of the furnishings from them.
So they told you everything should be done this morning, shortly or around breakfast time, and everything
I
will be
will-
delivered at the same time. So
I will relay that.
Okay, so let's say we ship out in the morning. That gives us the rest of the day to run around town, see the people we need to see, tell the people the things that we need to tell them, and then.
Yep. And then pick up
we'll
our
scoot out.
potions tomorrow morning.
Yep. All right, sounds like game plan. So yeah, Otis, you can tell them we're going to ship out in the morning.
All right.
Hey, Taddy.
Yeah.
Before you go anywhere, about the books, I flipped through the books that you gave me, and were those the only books down there? There's just like a set of those.
No, there's like a whole sets. I just grab you the first book in each set. That way,
But
you could
that's
see what it was.
it
But
was
if
those
you
2
need,
sets.
yeah, if you need more, I mean, it spans quite a few years. It was just, I figured I'd get you the start of the series
Mhm.
and see if it was worth anything, because I wasn't going to lug around all of those
Yeah.
books.
I don't think there could be stuff in there, but I don't know that it's worth much. So just wondering if
Okay.
there's anything else in there.
Well, if we ever get to a point where we could use the future information, I mean, I know where they're at.
Okay.
So. All right, and if Otis, if you're going to go check in, I'm going to come with you.
All right.
who are you
Because
checking
I need
in
to
with,
go there
Otis?
anyways.
I'm sorry.
Well, the first place is he's gonna go to the Watchers because he's gonna go let them
Okay.
know and then double check since the asshole wanted to yell at him. Good luck figuring it out. So we need to go have a conversation with them.
Okay. So you and Taddy are heading up to the Watchers.
And to clarify before we leave, which things are we doing? What numbers?
Oh,
I know we had them settled. I just didn't write them
Hold
down.
on. 3, 4, and
5 and
5.
6.
Possibly
4 and
6 if
5.
we can.
We're going to tell them 3, 4, 5, and 6, but
6.
one of them will not be
Right.
done because we're going to replace it with Silt's families.
And that's why you're going, Taddy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess we better have a good reason for that one. But
No, you're not going to tell them that we're not going to do it. You're just going to tell them we're going to do it, and we'll deal with the consequences when we get back. Because if we tell them we're not going to do it, so we could go see Silt's family, that's going to be an issue.
Yeah, because I'll murder all of you.
I didn't say
Right.
that I was going to tell them that. However,
Oh,
now,
we'll
now
figure it out when we get back.
You're
What,
putting
what
my
are they
ass
going
on.
to?
Oh, hold on.
What
You're
are they-
putting my ass on the line now.
What are they going to do? Oh shit! We can't give you the time because you didn't complete it. That's about the worst they can do. They ain't gonna throw you in jail because you didn't complete a job. You got like
Yeah, but then their
what,
question's
four
gonna
other
be,
jobs.
well, that, and then their question's gonna be, well, why were you out there for that long? Like, what did you do? You came and checked in and said you were
We
gonna go
tried
do
to
this
do
job,
it.
but you didn't do it.
We can say we,
We tried
tried
to
and
do
that
it.
shit just fell apart for whatever reason.
Right.
We ran into a Leviathan. We did whatever.
Yeah, we'll just tell them we tried and we failed, and then we'll go back at
Try
it
again
another
later,
time.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we're gonna roll with that. Yeah. 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 All right. Yeah. Let's Daddy, let's go figure this out.
And Pearl said she was heading to the market. Gallon, what are you gonna do today?
You know, that's a great question. Gallon is not sure. Gallon is gonna I guess go with the people to the market.
Okay. Silt.
I am going to
Are
go
we-
to the Salvagers Guild, and then the what's it called, the Bounty Hunters Guild, or whoever's after my family guild.
Okay.
Who's after my family guild? That's
So
a
you're-
cool guild name.
You're gonna go to the Salvagers Guild first, and then up
Uh-huh.
to the Hunters Guild.
Hunters Guild. Yep.
Okay. And
And
Kit,
I'm
what-
gonna
go ahead.
I'm gonna ask Kit if she wanted to go talk to her brother.
Yeah, I was gonna go not drop off. I was gonna go head over there and let him know that we were leaving tomorrow.
Alrighty. So Pearl and Gallon, you guys go to the market. Pearl, you're able to find some empty glass vials, 3 silver each.
Okay. I'll get how many? How many did I find?
How many do you want?
Just 3, just in case.
No issues. 3 silver each, so mark off 9 silver.
I have 2 silver and 49 gold, so I'll do 2 silver and then for
Mark off 1 gold and give yourself 1 silver.
got it. Thank you.
And I will say, when you looked at the vials you currently have, the blood had gone bad. So
Yeah, I'm just emptying those out.
Yeah.
So I have 5 total.
between you and Gallon, anything else you want to do in the market or anywhere else?
I want to try to find any type of like species for cooking and like herbs and I don't know, maybe
Oh yeah, like seeds.
yeah, like seeds,
We
something
need
like
lemons.
that.
We need lemons.
And lemons. Yes, I know. Yes, lemons and
From walking around and asking questions, you figure out that any seeds are restricted to the mainland, to the farms, as they provide the majority of crop growth, or all of the crop growth, for the entirety of the city. So seeds all go there. They're not an item sold. But you're able to find like some cooking herbs and spices and things like that. Can mark off a gold, and I'll just say you've got a good amount of cooking spices.
perfect. Any lemons?
No.
Okay. All right.
Do people just not worry about scurvy?
We'll figure it out.
Lemons,
God.
as far as you know, don't exist. You've never heard of them.
Are you serious? Oh wow. Okay, never mind. Well,
Anything else you two are looking for?
It's silly,
I'm
but I need to buy 1 arrow.
Okay, so you would head up to the Fletcher then.
Oh
Five,
God, how much is for 1 arrow?
5 silver for an arrow.
Okay, I got it. I can do that much.
I was gonna look at you and be like, I got you. Like it's
No,
okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
I have just enough silver for 1 arrow.
And I'm gonna assume both of you will swim instead of ferry, so you don't have to worry about what
Yeah.
it can cost for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing after that?
I do not remember if we discussed about the. Sorry if it was already mentioned. Did we discuss everything that we had on the list already? Did we got everything that we need from the list?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys got all that yesterday, and
Crates and
It-
barrels and all that too?
it's
That was
all gonna.
included?
It all got delivered to the ship this morning when they went to do repairs and install the pulley system.
Okay, what time is it right now?
Still early-ish morning, probably like 10 o'clock.
I'm
Anyone-
gonna say, Galen, if it's okay with you, since we still have time, I would like to go visit my Noah guy. And just stack up on more ammo just in case it's needed.
Oh, that checks out. Hey, above table, is there any place to like go deep underwater in Haven to go scavenge for stuff?
Not in Haven, no. You would have to leave Haven and go a ways out to go deep to try to scavenge for stuff. I mean, you
Okay,
could go in
then-
the water and try to find stuff, but I mean, you see all the ships in the harbor constantly, and all the little boats, they're all like small fishermen, so they scavenge the area pretty thoroughly on a daily basis.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Pearl, let's go do that.
All right,
Okay.
so I guess we're heading to the pit. See if I can find my
You guys will head up that way.
Cool.
But we're going to cut over to Silt and Kit down at the Salvagers Guild. You walk in the front door, and B is standing there as always and looks up from his logbook and, oh, hello.
Hi, B.
Looking for more work?
I think I would like to talk to somebody about commission.
Oh, what kind of mission? So I know who to have you talk to.
Well, we are heading out, and the world is our ocean, I guess.
The world is our oyster, is what she's meaning to say, because, we're going out into the
Ah.
ocean.
Yes, I've heard that term before. Did you acquire your own vessel and you're looking to become independent salvagers?
Yes.
Oh. Perfect. You can see and hear him like glitching out a little bit from age and wear.
Poor guy.
A moment, please. And he retreats into a back office. He's gone for a couple of minutes and comes back and sets a small stack of parchments on the desk. He goes, these are the contract orders for independent ships to work for the Salvagers Guild. As you've already performed duties and been accepted to the guild, you don't need to undergo training or trial period. We simply need you to read the forms and sign. And you start reading through the forms, and it basically just says that you're responsible for the ship, you're responsible for all expenditures of your ship. 15% of anything you salvage goes to the Salvagers Guild. The city will take 10% of construction material, any high value magical items. The city will inspect and deem if they want to take or not for the betterment of the city. And everything else is yours after that. In exchange, you will have access to all information and resources collected by the Salvagers Guild in relation to salvager locations and things like that.
Do we, will we have any way to communicate with you while we're out there?
Not unless you
supply
have.
that?
Not unless we don't supply that. If you have arcane users, so do we. But we don't reach out unless we're responding.
Okay. Oh, shit. Well, Kit, tell me if we shouldn't do this. Can we unapply to the Salvagers Guild anytime?
As long as you don't have any pending work or debts due to the Salvagers Guild, you are welcome to cancel contract at any time.
Okay.
You will be expected to perform one job per month directly for the Salvagers Guild as independent contractors to maintain membership, however.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Sorry. DM mistake. I misspoke. One job per quarter, not per month.
That seems a little less.
What would happen per se if we did not give the Salvagers Guild or the main people our magical items we find? Like, what if we just don't report that? What happens to us?
Well, we in the Salvagers Guild would have to report you to the Watch, and that would be a crime. So the Watch
That's all I
would
was
take
wondering.
care of you from there.
Well, I don't. My only issue would be Silt is why. I mean, not why. Like, what if we find something that we want to keep, but they're gonna take from us because it's deemed a danger to society? Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What if we sell it for so much more? I'm whispering this to Silt as I say it, so I don't get bitched at by B.
Yeah, he's just kind of like staring off into the distance, and you can see his head kind of like twitch every once in a while.
B, I have a question.
Yes.
Are we always under contract, or are we allowed to take personal missions?
While while performing salvager duties in a known salvager area indicated upon the map you will receive, you will always be performing duties for the Salvagers Guild.
So in non-salvager areas,
You
we are not.
independent and keep everything you can. However, the city will inspect your cargo upon arrival, and if something is deemed necessary for the betterment of the city, it
Mhm.
may be confiscated.
Does the city inspect every ship coming in?
Every single one.
Okay.
What if they say, I'm also whispering to Silt again, what if they say it's for the betterment of the city, but it's actually gonna destruct the rest of the city?
I'd say.
B-
we
B kind of leans in really close to you two and goes, "A wise dragonborn once told me, fuck them bitches." And he stands back up straight.
That's
Well,
something
Kit-
my friend would say.
I would say that a wise automaton, is that what B is?
Autonome.
A wise autonome once told me, fuck them bitches.
You didn't hear that from me. I have a
No.
job to do.
Of
No,
course
it's-
not.
John from my hometown that I
And it was my brother.
who is
Ah,
No. It was my best friend, Laura Fitzgerald. Got you. Got you.
Well, everything's shady around here anyway, Kit.
Yeah, I don't really see why we shouldn't do it.
All right. Let's do it. I'm gonna get my pen out.
Okay.
Sign some papers.
All right. After you complete signing them, B gives you a copy of them, so you can just add salvager ship contract to your inventory. On the world map, I will put the depths next to all of the salvager locations with a circle showing the salvaging area for them. I'm not going to do it right this second, but it'll be there for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else at the Salvagers Guild, or where you heading to next?
I'm gonna ask if Captain Wright has been around lately.
I haven't seen him in some time. He should be on shore leave at his residence. If you'd like, I can send a message to him for you.
I would love for you to do that.
Of course. And what is your message?
Tell him that the crew, Silton, the crew that worked with him. I know he hasn't met me, but tell him that we've acquired a ship and we're thinking about him, and we'd love to see him again someday. And I would like to know how to re-register the name of a ship too.
That can be done at the shipwright.
Okay.
Usually costs 3 silver to get the renaming done.
Okay. B, you've been very helpful.
Should I include any way for Captain Wraith to reach you in your message?
Yes, please tell him that correspondences can be written in care of Silt at the Rusty Anchor, either delivered directly to the apartment or left with Bart Ender, the bartender.
He quickly scribbles all that down. I'll be sure to get a carrier sent with this message right away.
I will stick out my hand to shake his.
He shakes yours back.
Good.
All right. Anything else at the Salvagers Guild?
I don't think so.
All right. Where to next?
Just stop by the shipwright's office and change the name of the ship.
Okay. 3 silver. Go ahead and mark that off. And what do you want to change it to?
I want to change it to Rock in a Hard Place. And let's see, math. Copper's 10. So that would be 30 copper, is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
Why can't we change it to I rock into hard places?
Wake up the next morning, there's tiny little letters around the name of the ship. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you get that down real quick. They also inform you that the work was completed this morning, as well as all the materials were delivered, and the ship is good to go.
Very good.
Where
Then
would you
I'll-
like to go to next?
Heading up to the Hunters Guild in the Burrows.
That's right. All the way up in the northern boroughs. Okay. We're going to jump over to Odess and Taddy real quick. As the two of you approach the compound and step up to the gates, 2 guards, like every other time you've approached before, step forward and, halt, what's your business?
I need to talk to somebody about an inmate, and he needs to check in.
All right. Check in. The one guard who's speaking goes, you can check in with him. You can come talk to me about the inmate. What's his name?
Remy?
And what are you inquiring about this Remy?
what's left on his books.
Of course. Wait here. And he retreats into a guard shack. You can still see him, but he's like inside a door looking through a bunch of paperwork. Meanwhile, Brad, you are talking to the other guard as you stepped up to him. He goes, you're reporting? You might be muted there,
Muted?
Brad.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
I'm gonna respond with, yep, that's what the little guy said I'm here to do, bud.
And he pulls out like a small piece of parchment and a quill. He goes, your name?
Otis Watts.
Otis Watts reports Tuesday morning. Okay, you have officially reported. Anything else?
Yeah. We are leaving to go do some of these jobs that I have. Well, actually, I'm gonna look at Teddy. Are you handling this, or do I need to talk to this guy? I'm assuming we're close by.
Yeah, you guys are like
You
within
need-
10 feet of each other, so.
Do you
Um,
need me to handle this? I figured you were gonna tell him what you need to tell him, and I was gonna check on this. But yeah, I can talk to him if you need me to, but just tell him how long we're gonna be gone, man.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure what you're talking to him about. You know, these guys aren't the brightest bunch.
Yeah, I know. And I giggle, smile, and nod my head.
So yeah, I'm gonna turn back to the guard and say, well, all right, here's the deal. I checked in with the ward marshal, whatever the fuck his name is, and discussed with him that I'd be able to go out and knock out multiple jobs in a row in an extended period of time, and that I would be allowed to be gone for that period of time. I'm here letting you know which jobs we're going to go do. What do you guys need from me? 'Cause, yeah.
It's your first time, isn't it? He kind of smirks a little bit.
Well, I mean, yeah. If first time being arrested by you dickheads, yeah, sure.
Just a moment. And he steps into the office for a brief moment and comes back with a sheet of parchment and hands you the parchment and the quill and he goes, your job should have been numbered. You need to write your name, your docket number, which jobs you're going to perform, and the expected amount of time that you will be gone for. I will make sure it gets delivered to the Lord Marshal immediately. You can come back tomorrow morning to pick up your permission of passage.
Cool. So basically, I write it down right now. I give it to you. You give me my slip, and I leave tomorrow morning. Or I turn the slip in.
You'll have to come by first thing tomorrow morning to pick up the permission of passage, stating that your leave has been granted, so you don't have to check in during that time period. Because if it got denied for whatever reason, you'd probably want to know that.
Well, yeah, for sure. But I need to turn this into you right now or today.
I mean, right now would be preferable. That way we're not rushing him, you know. If you rush him, then he's less likely to approve it. More time he has.
Did we fucking rush the big guy?
Yeah, well, you know how it is with the big guys.
Yeah, they got little dicks. I got it. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk over to Taddy and kind of pull Taddy off to the side and say, I know which jobs we're doing, but how long are we expecting to be gone for this? Above table? I don't know that we ever did the math on this.
It was
So
1 month.
If you pull up the Lost Seas map, which I'll share it, each grid square is 1 day of travel.
Okay.
So
Well,
even moving
essentially-
diagonally. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're looking
I
at.
think we can do this even easier. Pull up the list for the jobs. Find jobs 3, 4, 6, and 5. And isn't there a time period in which they will give us to do those jobs?
That's what I was doing, but that was different than what we were
Yeah.
talking about. That's why I was asking the
So-
DM.
Just
Each individual job list does have a time limit for each individual job on it. but that's only taking account the time it takes to perform that one job. So
Right.
above
So-
table, you're going to want to add a little extra time if you're going to actually
Yeah.
attempt to do jobs, because some jobs may take a day or 3 or 4 to actually perform on
That's
top of
what
their
I was.
travel time.
That actually, I was gonna say that in game. Yeah, just add the time together that they're giving you for each job, those 4 jobs, and then tack on a little extra time for travel.
Each of these jobs,
Oh.
the travel time is from Haven, right?
Yeah, so each of the jobs calculates travel time from Haven to the job and back with allotted time to perform the job. So it's
So
going
if
to
I
be
just add
you
all
can't
the numbers, if I add all the numbers together, that should give us plenty of time.
above
Yeah.
table it won't get approved because you're looking at like probably 6 months adding or 3 or 4 months adding them all together. It's not going to take that long.
Okay, well, if
Your
if,
your
if you
your best bet is to count out days of travel on the map and then add a couple like 2 days, 3 days for each job you're going to stop and do.
well, if each job has time built in to travel there,
But the
couldn't you
travel
ass-
time is from Haven to the job and back. You're doing one big
Right.
loop. So if you
Right.
just add the
So-
jobs together, it's going to be way too much time to perform the jobs.
right, absolutely, no, you're absolutely right. So, but to make the math easier, if we add them all together and then just subtract some amount of time for let's see, you said 1 square is 1 day.
So if you're
You mean-
looking at the world map right now, here's how I would do this. Start at Haven and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here, and then 7, 8. That gives you two days for that job. And then 9, 10, 2 days for that job, 11, 12. And then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 for the job. And then you're calculating for 6. So add yourself 5 days for that job because that job's different. That'll put you at 24. And then back. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 round trip. And then add 3. So I personally, I would put 42 to be on the safe side.
So let me ask you this though, because 42, that barely just covers the time allotted for job 5, which we were 3, 4, 5, and 6. Job 5 gives me 40 days.
Right, but that's
So if job
And-
5
yeah.
gives you 40 days, then ask for 52.
We just make
Yeah.
it 2 months, 60 days.
64. I'm doing the math. Hold on here. 84 is what? 99? That's not even 6 months. That's
That's
99
2
is
and a half.
what?
She
That's-
said 60 days. Round the 52 up to 60. That'll give you 2 months.
No, of course. So yeah, that gives me 2 months. I was just adding up all the time for the jobs, and that's like
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
just over 3 months. That's not 6 months. That's just over 3.
Okay. I didn't know exactly what it was, but I knew it was more. So.
Okay. I just want to make sure that we have enough time, and it's going to take me a minute to do all the math on this, which is why I was asking as well. So if
Not a problem.
DM thinks that 60 days is appropriate, then I'm more than willing to
Well,
ask for 60 days.
It's not what I think is appropriate. It's what you think is appropriate. I'm just showing you how I would work that out logically.
Gotcha.
ultimately, you can ask for whatever you want.
Well, but we're trying not to be greedy. We're trying
Yeah.
to.
No, I know. That's why I kind of helped you through my mindset on how I would work that
Yeah.
problem. So,
I mean, fuck, at this point, we'd like to
for-
ask for forever, but
for this exact moment, to keep things moving, we'll just say that you calculate a number and write it down, and you can let me know what that number is later on. Okay, Brad?
Yeah, I actually came up with something. I was just going to say, I'm going to calculate. So I'm going to write down that those 4 jobs calculated total time that's authorized is 99 days. I'm going to ask for. Oh. I'll put down 65 to 70. Put it that way. It's less than the time that's authorized. We'll put down 65 to 70 and see what he says.
Okay. Not a problem. You sign that and hand it over to the guard, and he nods his head and kind of steps back. The other guard comes out of the shack over to you, Taddy. He goes, Remy, currently in the mines. And you wanted to know how much he has left to get released, right?
yes.
Balance due for release is 20,000 gold.
What?
He hasn't worked off any of that.
It's time or money. Time doesn't count towards the money.
Hold on. I thought
Damn, I thought it would.
it was 10 above table. Not that I'm listening to this conversation.
He's saying 20.
Okay. I'll do what I can. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else?
I turned to Otis and all right, I got what I needed, dude. As I hang my head.
Alrighty, let's get out of here.
Okay. Where are you guys heading next?
Well,
Anything else you need to pick up besides your girlfriend? She's got some stuff for us.
we're not on Wednesday. We got to pick that up tomorrow.
Oh,
I mean, we can go by and see if she has it done early, maybe, but I doubt she will. And I mean, I'm never gonna say no to go say hi to my little gnome skis. I think she's a gnome.
Nah, I was just thinking, yeah, since we're already out this way, I obviously mixed up our days. Because I was thinking potions were this morning.
Yeah, I mean, let's just. I mean, it can't hurt. We can go by and let her know.
Yeah. All right, sounds good.
Yeah, let's do that. And maybe if you happen to see anybody who might be able to fix this, and he'll point to his ear. Maybe we'll see how much that might cost. I got enough for it.
There's one spot I can think of that might be able to help you for sure, but you ain't gonna like it.
Is it those dickheads?
Well, they got healers.
All right. Let's go check with her first, and then I guess I'll fucking try to bite my tongue. We'll see what happens. But it
Alright.
stays between us.
Absolutely.
Okay. You start making your way over to Lena's apothecary shop. There's a intertwining of fates, so to speak, out on the way, as you bump into Silt and Kit heading that direction, as well as Pearl and Gallon. And for a brief stretch of Allie, you're all heading in the same direction. Kind of catch up with each other and fill each other in on what's been going on, should you choose to. But I need everybody to make me a perception check.
fuck
Nine.
was it?
9.
No guidance on these.
Well, I usually just throw it and let you decide whether it's applicable or not.
No, because the way guidance works is you have to like cast it and it lasts for a minute. So if
Mhm.
you're just walking down an alley, it wouldn't be applicable for this situation. But okay. All right, not a problem. Give me 2 seconds.
It's okay. I'm not very observant either, Daddy.
You, me, and Kit, like, we didn't even break 10, dude.
That's
I
right.
mean, I know why I'd be distracted. I just got some bad info, so.
Bear with me here. All right. So the street, it's not a main street. It is kind of an off alley, but it's still slightly busy. There's a fair number of individuals moving back and forth. And Pearl, as you're walking, you look ahead of you, and what catches your eye at first is a Kenku. And it's kind of strange because Kenkus aren't uncommon, but they're not common either. And as you look a little closer, you recognize the little halfling standing next to it. Silt, you being you are always kind of checking 360, and you notice two individuals walking behind the group. One from a brief alley encounter and the other from the other night at the tavern. I will say Pearl and Silt right now can do one thing. So you basically you two get a free action right now.
Do they look menacing, or are they? I mean, can I tell?
So you recognize Silt. You only see the two to the right. So
Mhm.
you see these two.
Yeah.
You recognize the one. I think you were in the bar when it happened. I don't know, but you definitely recognize the half orc as one of the ones that was trying to take Pearl.
Okay,
From
so
the
yeah, that
alley a
would
couple
be.
weeks ago. And
That would be
Pearl,
menacing.
you definitely recognize the halfling
Mm-hmm.
as the one that shapeshifted in front of you in the alley a couple days ago.
Okay. I'm gonna
I'm-
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna look at all of you guys very distinctively. And just give you all like a big look and just kind of be like,
That's what you're supposed to use our code word.
yeah, I
Okay,
know.
Okay,
But I
what's the
don't
code
want
word?
to talk because I don't know if they can hear me. So I'd rather just do a very nonchalant, like, oh, whatever bullshit.
Maybe
Than the
just
code.
start sneezing abundantly.
Thought about it, but I don't want to bring attention.
Well, I was going to whisper, not really whisper, just say under my breath, trouble. And then, how tall are these buildings?
They are all 2 stories. The circular tops, like this one and
Mhm.
this one, and this square one here are 3 stories.
Okay. I'm going to scoot up onto this roof below me. Oops.
Go ahead and move your token. you get right to the edge there with your movement.
Perfect.
All right, so that is that. I need everybody to roll initiative for me.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, good to go. Let me change the music here real quick.
Teeny-neeny, teeny-neeny.
Achoo! Achoo!
There we go. All right. First thing that's gonna happen. Is Pearl, you are going to feel a sort of twinge run down your spine, and you can feel your grip strength kind of like twinge, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And then she is going to move up. That is going to end her turn. Silt, you're up.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Just noticed the Kenku's name is Braka! I love it.
Yeah, it's been so long since been in combat.
Guys, it's the really stinky lady. Everybody run away.
The hag.
Same token, different person.
Also,
Yeah, I
not
was
to be
gonna say-
confused with Ren, the secretary.
oh,
Taddy, when
This
you
is Ren.
eventually notice her, this is the same chick that was hitting on you in the tavern 2 nights ago.
Oh, it is!
Yeah. That's what
Well,
I
I
just
wasn't
said.
sure 'cause
That is
you-
Ren.
It was this. It
Yeah.
was. I wasn't sure.
The name in Combat Tracker. It's
Ah,
her.
this bitch.
All right, so what you got?
Oh, I'm still trying to think. Let's see.
The one y'all wanted me to go sleep with.
Right now, at this moment, it would have been maybe helpful. We'll never
Yeah.
know.
What the heck, man? Ugh.
Take me to the team, Patty.
Second, what Pearl
Plumber's
said.
benefits. You should have laid that pipe, bro.
It's all right, bro. If you catch something, we can just heal that shit.
Just a quick lesser. You don't even need lesser restoration. Pearl's lay on hands can cure 1 disease.
Exactly.
She just has to
Yeah.
lay her hands on it for it to work.
I can already see that shit going down sideways.
Yeah, she cures 1, but I walked away with 5. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
4 is better than 5. I mean,
Well, shit. Out of range
I mean,
for a lot
is
of
that an
stuff.
actual ability? That'd be interesting.
I mean, I could use lay on hands.
I'm just gonna ask. I'm gonna ask Ren what they want.
her eyes are locked on Pearl.
She's
Oh,
not
boy.
answering me. Huh?
Damn, how's she looking past a minotaur? And I'm gonna like make myself as big as possible.
So, okay. Maybe I'll try to get her attention with an Eldritch Blast then.
Okay.
Don't ignore me. In other words. Okay.
And it's gonna miss. You get multiple though, I believe. at your current level.
2. Yep.
Blast.
All right.
I'll put a note next to the name there. So, you can shoot those beams at multiple targets should you choose, or you can shoot them all at the one. So,
Okay.
it does miss though.
Well, I'll just crouch down a bit more.
That's it for your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. The Kenku moves forward, pulls its short sword out of its sheath, runs the blade along the inside of its hand, and holds its palm out at you, Pearl. And as it does so, it chants something just under its breath. You can't quite make it out, but the blood on its hand glows a bright red, and you feel your body like goosebumps tingle all over. And that ends his turn. Garash is 5, 10, 15.
This is actually Gorash?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
He steps up. And pulls a little vial out off his belt and drinks it real quick. And that ends his turn. Odess, you're up.
Did I hear Silt say trouble when she ran off? Like, do we even know this is bad?
Sure did.
All right. And I'm guessing I noticed that they're coming in, so I'm going to say, let's play. And with that, I am going to cast. I'm going to cast Call Lightning.
Okay.
Which, let me just burn that slot before I forget. Hold on. Boom! And, okay, so Stormcloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius centered on a point you can see with range or within range directly above you.
So 60 feet will get you there. Where would you like it? Right above you, or?
Yeah, basically enough to cover us, kind of thing.
If you want to cover everybody, it'd have to go like there.
Yeah, let's do that for now. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put this off to the side for token purposes, but as of right now, everybody is in that bubble. And I believe you get to call a bolt down when you cast it.
I do. And I'm going to call that right in between Ren and Gorash.
Okay.
And because they're both within 5 feet of that point, I need a dexterity saving throw from them. Let me see if it allows me to do it. But actually,
if you target both of them and then hit the button on your character sheet, it should roll dex for both. But you got to make sure you have them both targeted before you hit the button.
I'm actually going to make it pretty simple, and I'll use the Destructive Wrath just to max it out, so it doesn't matter if they use it or get the dex save or not.
So they'll just take full damage because of that?
Yes. So they'll both take 30 damage.
That was your Destructive Wrath. I'm just double checking abilities to familiar.
Yeah, that was Destructive Wrath. When you roll lightning or thunder damage, you can use your Channel Divinity to deal maximum damage instead of rolling.
Okay. Yeah, so just go ahead and target them and roll damage then.
Okay, and I forget, how do you target?
Left control, hold down left control and left click each token.
Okay, I think they're, yep, okay,
Yep,
they're targeting.
You got them.
And then I just gotta roll damage on one of them?
You just double click the damage under the call lightning spell, and it'll roll it
I
on
don't
both
think
of
you
them.
have to double click. I think he just
Yeah,
has to
might be
hit it
single
once.
click.
I single clicked it, it didn't do anything.
Okay, so double click it then.
I don't know how much that gave them.
It did. It did 8 damage to both of them.
Yeah, but it should have done 30. Because it's
Max
3,
damage.
yeah, 3d10 maxed out would be
Okay.
30 damage.
So
to
I
both
gotta
of them.
adjust that then.
Yeah, but that's how you do multiple targets.
Alright, cool. And then it's just control left click to untarget him.
Yep, and then make
Yeah,
sure
you
you
do
drop.
the same thing.
Make sure you drop the concentration on yourself. That's the one with
Yes.
the little C.
The little effect.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
have the parentheses C in it.
Yeah, I got it. Awesome. I learned something new today. Woo! That's exciting.
If you check in the top left corner of the map with all the little buttons, you'll see a target with a line through it. That will also clear your targets for you.
Ah, okay.
That it for your turn, Teddy? Or Otis?
Yeah, for the time being, yeah.
Okay. Taddy.
Oh, as soon as that lightning bolt hits, I'm just gonna be like,
Okay. Um, I am going to move over and meet Ren. Which point I'm going to say, I didn't like you from day one. As I jab her in the stomach with a psychic blade.
Okay.
Hits 22.
Yep.
For 6 points of damage. And round 2 for the second plate. 24 to hit.
Hits.
It froze on me. Like the dice is literally sitting there in the box.
There it goes. It
There
went.
it goes. For another 5 points of damage. I will cunning action disengage and use the last of my movement to back up.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alright. Gallon, you are up.
I am going to use Hunter's Mark.
Alright.
Do we say that I pull that effect onto myself?
I believe so. I gotta look at it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
that-
long since we've been in combat,
okay.
gotta double check things.
So, who are you hunters marking first off?
I'm gonna do that Hesserin bitch on the far, like straight to my 12 o'clock.
Okay. So you only drag that effect onto yourself before you roll damage on the halfling.
Okay. You can
Okay.
clear that if you want to then, because I did it.
Well, that was your bonus action. I'm assuming you're going to attack her. So
yes.
You can leave it on for now, but in the future, just put that on right before you roll damage.
Okay.
And it's anytime you hit her with a weapon attack. So you can do it every time.
Okay.
All right, first one hits.
Roll damage.
It'll add that 1d6 automatically. 13 damage there. And you are level 5 now, so you get two weapon attacks with your action.
Get it, baby.
That
Going
hits as
for
well.
it.
Roll a d6 in the chat box. You didn't put your hunter's mark on.
No, solid.
It's alright. I'll add another 4 there. Alrighty. Anything else for your turn?
I get 3 rolls, right?
No, only 2.
Okay, then cancel that.
Unless
yeah, that's my turn.
miss something. Yeah, you only get 2 attacks per round unless I missed an ability or something.
Let me double check. Look.
Yep, your Dread Ambusher. Your first round, you get 1 additional attack.
Oh, so I can
And
do
it
that hit
hits.
that I just threw?
Yep, so go ahead and put the Hunter's Mark effect on yourself and roll damage, and then roll an additional d8.
Damage. And an additional d8?
Yep. And the Dread Ambusher actually has the same kind of effect, so we could have had you roll it that way, but... Yep.
And that's my turn.
Alright, Kit, you're up.
I am gonna move right here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast my Psionic Blast, which I will put in the chat what it does. 30-foot cone.
That sounds gnarly.
So that's a 30-foot cone.
Right.
So you get Rakah in there.
You know, that's fine. I'm gonna blast his ass into the wall.
I was about to say, you're getting the bird for your babe.
Drop the
Yeah.
drop the deck save on him. Let's see how he does. He fails. Go ahead and drop damage.
Woo!
Dang.
God damn.
And ends up with his back against this wall right here.
And he is prone.
And he is prone.
What?
Do I hear Kit yelling woo?
No, she doesn't moo.
No, woo, not moo.
Oh. Oh, is it moo?
I think that's what he's going for.
Oh shit.
Alright, is that it for your turn?
I'll cast Bardic Inspiration onto Gallon, I think.
Okay.
I do already have an inspiration, though, just FYI.
I'm gonna give you another one.
That's a DM
Aw.
inspiration, though. This is a Bardic inspiration.
I'll take both.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Enjoy my little oodly booglies as I turn around and just start wizard fingering my fingers towards your face. I'm like,
The
"Ha,
way
blue,
you
blue,
worded
blue."
that, though.
My brain doesn't work.
Is that it for you?
Yes.
Okay. That brings us to the halfling's turn. Anybody who witnessed it last time will see said halfling shift into this half shark, wonderful looking mutant thing.
Yes, I
And
remember
start
well.
running. 20, 25, right up to you, Kit.
Yes, please come one-on-one with me, I beg of you.
and is gonna start hacking at you with his great axe. Her great axe. 12 plus. And I need to add 3 to that. Bear with me 1 second, I lost my coding
You're right.
for the shift, so. And she's gonna do it again. And that is her turn. Pearl, you are up. You can still move, you can still do stuff, you just feel slightly weakened.
Okay. I want to use my Tenderous Smite to Pesserin.
So that is that's something you add onto a weapon attack after you know if you're gonna hit or not.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack with my weapon.
Who are you attacking? You gotta move first.
I'm going to attack Pesserin.
Okay. So you're gonna run up and take a swing with your
Yep.
trident. Alright, go ahead and roll to see
Yes.
if you hit. And you should be getting 2 attacks too. Double check it. That
Oh,
one
shit.
misses. But you
Yes.
are 5th level, so you get 2 attacks per action now.
Yes,
So
I do.
go ahead and swing again. That misses as well.
Mer, mer, mer.
Alright. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, nothing I can do.
Alright. That'll bring us back around to Ren. Who is a lot of shit with these people. Holy fuck. Taddy, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Beautiful. Hold on, I might have fucked that pooch. I didn't fuck that pooch. So simultaneously, Pearl, you feel that lack of strength in your fingers go away. And simultaneously, Taddy, she holds her hand up at you, recites an incantation, and you become incapacitated.
Oh, okay.
From a spell that you do not recognize.
Okay.
And that is not her turn. She is going to move up over here. That will be her turn. Silt, you're up.
Okay.
Everybody good to finish this round out? I know we're like a minute away.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Yep.
done.
Okay.
Let's see here. Could one use their movement to jump off the edge of a roof onto somebody? Or is that action?
So it would be your movement to jump. If you're trying to grab and hold onto something, it would be, I would call that a grapple. So that would be your action to grab
it
and
just-
hold onto them.
I'm not necessarily looking to grab and hold on, just to jump onto.
Okay,
them.
just to land on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would just be your movement. A running long jump, you can jump half of your movement speed. If that makes sense. So like from a running long jump is 10 feet. So if you took a step back and then ran the 10 feet to the edge and jumped, you could jump half your movement speed, which is 5, 10, 15. So out that far from the edge.
Okay, so I could go on a diagonal and jump onto Hesserin.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. So then I would like to cast darkness on the plane dagger on my belt.
Okay.
Where is it? There it is. Do I drop that on myself?
You'll drop the concentration on yourself, yes.
And then I will run and jump onto
Okay.
Hesserin. And then, like, I don't know, I'm assuming I'm not going to stand on it, but just slide off wherever.
Yeah, you'll end up over here. Roll 2d6 for me.
Okay.
Okay, and then roll a dexterity saving throw. Okay, so from the impact of landing on him, Hesserin takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you land on him. You failed dexterity saving throw, so you are going to take that as well.
Okay.
And then this is your 15-foot bubble. Kit, you are enough out of that. You're not blinded. But Pearl and Hesserin, all melee attacks will be at disadvantage for as long as you're in that bubble. All right. What else you got, Silk? That was just your movement, so.
That was
your
my
bonus.
action too for darkness.
Anything
So
for
I-
your bonus action?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. That brings us to Rakaw, who is going to hot swap the short sword for the long bow and take a shot at Pearl, which will be at disadvantage because she is in a darkness bubble. Still hits. And you are marked. So you're gonna take a little bit extra. Come on, where's it at? Rate of dawn. All right. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you don't take extra damage with that, right? I'm just gonna take a second shot at you though. That one misses. Gorash's turn. I've got too many windows open. Alright. Gorash is going to step up right here, taking a swing at Gallon. Hitting. And then a swing at Odess. Hitting as well.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do.
Yep, go ahead.
Why can I not find it? Ah!
Should be up towards the top if I remember correctly.
Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna click that. Where's my damn thing? All right. Is that right?
There
Yep,
should be
yep.
bonuses for Wrath of the Storm when he's in a storm. I'm just saying.
Eh.
All right,
There's room to argue that should be good. saying.
No, but if you cast Call Lightning when there's already an active storm, it does extra damage. So, he fails. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alrighty then. It doesn't really matter, I guess. We'll just go with that just for theme's sake.
That's an extra 9 damage, and then it is your turn, Odess.
I am going to. Gotta think of how I'm going to do this. I'm going
Simply,
to
because we're already past time.
Yeah. I'm going quick. I'm going to skadooch right here so that doesn't provoke an opportunity attack.
Okay.
I am going to call down a bolt of lightning real quick as my action. And I'm going to do it in the corner so it only hits him. So it's 5 feet
Okay.
from him. But
All right.
let's do the save on him.
He fails.
Boom. I'm gonna yell out "Woo!" when I hear that lightning crack.
All right. Anything else for your turn? Oh, that was your
Yeah.
bonus action. So
No, that was my action.
I thought it was a bonus action to call lightning down on subsequent turns.
Nope. On each of your turns until the spell ends, you can use your action to call down
Okay.
lightning in this way. So I got that, and then
think-
for. Sorry.
You're thinking of druids.
Well, it's the same spell.
Yeah, but they're different types of casters.
I'm going to, because I haven't casted any spells, I'm going to pull out my spiritual weapon in the form of a trident right behind him. I don't know if you want a marker behind him. I don't have a marker for it.
Which you
unfortunately.
said your spirit guardians?
The spirit weapon, the bonus action
Your
one.
spirit weapon. Okay, and what level are you casting that at?
Level 2.
Okay.
So it should just be the 1d8 one.
I don't think I have a token for it.
You can just put a little circle or something there.
Yeah.
It should work. And then, if I'm not mistaken,
You want it
he
right
gets
there?
an. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
He gets an attack, right? When he pops
yeah.
up, I think the first time.
Yep. When you cast the spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon.
Okay, and that would be at advantage, right? Because Gal's right there.
Yep.
All right, we'll do that.
Misses.
Ooh, he's a tough little bugger. All right, that's all I got.
All right. Taddy, you are incapacitated, so there's nothing you can do. But as
Okay.
at the end of your turn, you are going to take some psychic damage from the spell that has you incapacitated. And then I need another wisdom saving throw.
Right?
Come on, little buddy, you got this.
Yeah, right. An 11.
You are still incapacitated.
Yeah. Do they
That's-
notice I'm incapacitated?
I would say Odess and Gallon can definitely tell that you're just like locked in place.
Okay.
Above table, would it just take like a quick shove, or like an actual like resuscitation like thing?
You don't know because you don't know what kind of magic he's under the influence of.
You can most certainly try.
That you could.
Um,
But Gallon, it is your turn.
if I move up to the left of Tatty, that doesn't provoke an
As
opportunity
long
attack,
as
right?
you stay within 5 feet of Garash, it will not provoke an attack. So if you move right there, you're still good.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna move there. I'm
Okay.
gonna give a hefty, non-lethal kick to Tatty.
Okay. That is going to count as a shove action. So that will be one of your attacks this round.
Like a bonus action? Or just an attack in itself?
It will count as one of your attacks.
Okay.
You still want to do it?
Yes.
Okay, make a strength check.
And it just froze on me. Give me a second.
Kick me hard. Kick me hard.
Oh, boom. She straight booted you.
Okay. Tatty gets pushed 10 feet and falls prone to the ground over there.
Damn.
No damage, though.
I'm gonna say sorry, Tatty, and then I'm going to.
Straight like Neville in the first Harry Potter movie, just laying on the ground right now with his hands up.
Yeah. I'm going to. I can't change Hunter's Mark off an opponent until they're gone, right?
I
don't think I can.
We'd have to look up the details. I
That's
think
fine.
it's
I'm
once they
gonna-
die, you can bonus
Yeah,
action.
then I can move it.
change
All right, so I'm gonna attack.
Yeah,
Hesserin,
they have to hit 0 hit points before the
Right.
spell ends to do that.
and it misses. So,
So,
I'll
so attacking Hesserin has to be at disadvantage because you're shooting into a darkness bubble, but you missed, and you can't do any worse than a miss. However, I'm gonna have you roll again because if it nat ones, it could be something else. So go
at
ahead and
disadvantage.
nope, just roll a
No.
regular longbow attack on Hesserin, and we'll take the lowest of these two.
Gosh darn it.
Oh.
It's a miss though. I was hoping for a nat 1, see if Pearl ends up with another arrow in the back of her head, but
No,
not
unfortunately,
this
it would have
time.
been dear
Not
kid.
this time. However, if you wanted to, you have your bardic inspiration. You could add a d8 to the 12 that you rolled to try and hit.
Yeah, I do. Let's do it.
Okay, just roll a d8 in the chat box. That'll give you a 15. That is still gonna miss.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right, Kit, you are up in front of you. So you were just facing this giant shark thing, and now there's just a black wall of magical darkness. Pearl's gone.
Okay.
The shark is gone. You have no clue what's going on in that direction. A quick glance over your shoulder, you can see everything to the right of the map, but you can't see anything in front of you.
Okay. If I step out of the shark's vicinity, do I get attacked?
He will get an opportunity attack at disadvantage.
Okay, I'm gonna
Well,
take
she,
that
but
chance
yes.
anyway.
Okay.
I'll take that chance. I'm gonna go over to here.
Let's do that real quick. Still hits.
What the shit, dog?
So as you step away, one of the floorboards, one of the dock boards makes a loud creak, and you just feel the great axe slash into your shoulder as you step away. All right.
Well,
What you got, Max?
I'm gonna beat this bitch with my axe
Alrighty.
as I can. Damn it.
That will hit.
Get some.
That dice looks cool.
8 points of
Okay.
damage there. What else you got?
Oh,
Oh, hold on.
I'm
I
holding-
forgot to
holding.
put the concentration on her. So let's do that real quick. Beautiful. Tatty, you feel your muscles relax and you can move again, and you're lying on the ground.
All right.
Go ahead, Kit. You still got your bonus action.
I'm gonna take my bonus action and use Healing Word on myself,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast that at level 2.
Perfect.
Well,
3 points back to you.
that did nothing, but everything at the same time.
Anything else for you?
No, that'll be it.
With the college of that bard that she took, doesn't she get a second attack when she attacks?
No, that's for last week. I mean, that's for Friday's game.
Yeah, different
Okay.
college.
He's from
Different
college.
college. Gotcha. Okay.
All right, that's it for you. The shark is going to turn and take a great axe swing at you, Silt, which you'll see it do. Missing. And then attempt to reach out and grab Pearl. So Pearl, I need you to make either athletics or acrobatics, your choice. All right, and ties go to the player. So you feel a giant clawed shark hand grab you by the shoulder, and you immediately throw your arm out and break its grip, keeping you from becoming grappled.
Okay.
And
Oh,
Pearl, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try to use my trident again.
At disadvantage because you're in
Yeah.
darkness right now.
I know. I know.
That is going to miss.
Try it again.
At disadvantage again.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
going to miss
great.
as well.
Great.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope. That's it.
All right. Well, that will bring us to the top of the round. 18 minutes over. Got you guys a little bit of extra and some combat because I know you've been missing it the last few weeks. But that is where we will leave off tonight in this wonderful chance encounter with the monster hunters, the Alari, however we want to, Alari. That's how we're gonna pronounce it.
Allergies.
The allergies, yeah, because they just kind of
Wink,
show
wink.
up and
Choo.
fuck your day up.
Yep, that's exactly right.
But we'll pick up with the last bit of this encounter and then maybe setting sail next week. Hope to see you all there. Don't forget to tune in Fridays for the big finale of Fitz's Fuckers before we get back on with Lord Z's Fantastical Dungeon. And we will see you all next time.